knew there was something sus going on. Suspicious.
Alrighty. So when we left off, Ray had spent an episode inside a little necklace being carried around.
That's appropriate considering I was kind of monitoring the notes as it was happening while I was drinking a very overpriced cocktail at a 80s themed bar.
Yeah. Oh, Chris has his internet back. That's right.
What happened to your beard? Where'd it go? It ran away.
I think you're muted, Chris.
You would be correct.
It just got up.
I suppose I knew that, but it didn't occur to me.
Are you back in your apartment?
Yes.
The camera's flipped. It's freaking me out.
Alright, so last time we talked, you were all at the Speaking Stones. These Speaking Stones, for those of you who were not here last time, are a magical conduit that the people of Blingdenstone can use to talk to their god. But as it turns out, it doesn't just talk to their god, it lets any individual talk to that individual's particular god. It works much like a commune spell. The god contacted can answer a question with a single word, yes, no, or a single word as needed to answer the question.
Oh.
But turns out most of us don't have gods.
Yeah, What's up with that? What a weird thing to not have in a place full of gods.
Turns out that most of you are,
Agnostic.
I mean, not atheists, because it's a well-established fact that gods exist, but just aren't particularly drawn to any one god.
That's how Thea feels. She feels like a free spirit.
There's a god of that.
There's a god of everything.
Well, Thea hasn't come across that particular one.
I think that one's like an elf too. There's a lot of elves that are just like
Her travels. Depends on how useful your gods are.
Yep, the god of freedom is Miliki.
Oh, the unicorn?
Yep.
That sounds fantastic.
There's actually a few, but she's the most well-known one. Yeah, so that's where you are now. You are at this... Oh, let me get Ray on the map and take Baru off the map. There's Ray. No more Baru.
There I am.
Baru went for a stay in the necklace.
Mm-hmm.
I can't actually do that yet, and also nobody is allowed in my room.
He's installing the
Why
curtain.
not? We level up.
No.
No.
So, what would you like to do?
So I think things currently on our plate are go back to where the cave-in was, where we found Nahidra, and try and meditate and find the Mythalar. Travel to Dragonbone and find the person who the closest living person who has completed the Entomok trial, which one can cure Nahidra of Medusa curse, and two may be able to help us with the slime situation.
What were you gonna say there, Riza?
if you go through the list, which I imagine you do, of the people who have completed the trial with me, I know one of those people.
Do you?
Yeah, I mentioned him earlier, like a month ago, I think. Wilmorn? I think I called him William by accident, but I worked with him at one time, like really briefly. I don't know where he is now. He's the drow who was raised by human parents. Like he's never been down here, or I guess didn't grow up down here. I guess he has been down here.
As a point of note, possibly you have a god, right? We've discussed your god. You've got the god of like, I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah.
Lestrade?
Sure.
You could talk, since you decided to come out of the closet, proverbially, so to speak.
I mean, everybody knows, I think, that I am.
I mean your actual necklace closet.
Yeah, I don't really know what we would ask other than something.
I don't either, but you got something. Maybe you could ask where that guy is. You could be like, hey, what town is he in? That would be like a one-word answer. Since you seem to know that he's probably upstairs. By upstairs, I mean surface.
And I don't know if that would be in her scope. I don't think he worships her. Are people visible to gods who are not within...
If they're within one of the god's domains, yes. So, Lestray's domains are light, nature, and life. So if it's sunny where he is, or if he's among a bunch of nature, then she would probably be able to see him.
But if he's like dead, then no. Or hanging out with like undead, maybe.
On the other hand, if he's, alone in a tunnel in the Underdark somewhere, she would probably not be able to do anything to see him.
Well, we do know where one is. How far is Dragonbone?
Oh, that's right, we do. We got that one.
Mm-hmm.
Probably closer than the surface, right?
Probably
that is where I met.
Finding a way to the surface.
Wait, Dragonbone is in the surface or under here?
It's underground.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's closer than the surface.
Oh,
Dragonbone is closer than the surface. However, it's also supposedly a death trap. Full of dragons. And possibly their bones.
Why do we need these people?
Nobody in the current clergy of Blingdenstone remembers how to perform the Entomok trial.
Oh!
Yeah.
And it is
Man.
Where
the Galebdur around here aren't saying.
Wow.
Right.
They also
seems like
definitely know, but are not saying.
Who is not saying?
The
Earth
Galebdur.
Galebdur.
The Galebdur?
The
Why
Earth,
not?
Thingies.
Entomok has presumably told them, don't tell them, they have to learn it on their own.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's
Not just
effectively
to our
part of the
party,
trial.
but
Oh,
the
they're so
entirety.
cute!
I know.
They're so chunky.
I don't think they'll come with us as a pet, though.
I don't just wanna...
Maybe if we complete the trial, you get a little miniature one to follow you around on your travels.
They're so cute. I love. Anyway, I mean, we walked into death traps before. Well, yeah.
No, we've never walked into death traps.
So I think that.
Oh, there was those shark people.
Like I said, we walked into death traps before. I didn't say we
Yeah.
survived them.
Yeah, I forgot about those.
The one thing we don't know is who is in Dragon Bones. At least from this list of people still surviving.
Well, I mean, at some point we will just yell out each person on this list and see who responds.
Or
Yeah.
we could be like,
Town or is it a ruin? What is Dragonbone? What is Dragonbone?
I think it's like a cave.
A cavern collection of bones. Kind of like the one that we left before, but not that
Oh.
one.
Gotcha.
Unless it is that one. In which case, we didn't see any bone dragons.
No, we just saw bones. I wonder what happened to that guy. Probably dead.
I imagine we'll find out when Baru finally does her thing.
Wait, what thing?
Where he was going to go and revenge against, like, the demon princes, that's where Baru wants to go.
Yeah, I think she wants to, like, assassinate the Pope down there or something.
The Prime Minister of Malaysia?
I'm not entirely sure. She's got beef with the church.
Oh.
I have a feeling it's her old crew, and they're not doing some good things, and she's going to put an end to that.
She was very hesitant at wanting
murder?
to contact her god.
I feel like there's going to be some murder, yeah.
No.
Seeing as the quest line we have is hunt down the church.
Let's see, let's just open up our book. Hunt down church. Oh. Well, we do know where we need to go to find somebody who knows about the trial. So, is there anything else we need to do?
Should we try and see if we can at least locate where the Mythalar is before we go traipsing off to our doom?
That sounds like a good idea.
Useful, yeah.
How do
Just
I
don't know
word it?
how long we have for the summoning.
Where Mythalar?
From what
I think you
Dorlamar
can use
told
more.
us, we just have to use detect magic and meditate, and it should ping.
Well, how? The caverns are huge, right? It might be nice to narrow it down.
Well, there's only one place where they came crashing through the ceiling.
Yeah, I think we go back to where we found Medusa and go from there. If we're
Okay.
looking for the Mythalar.
Do we? Oh, you've got the detect magic, right?
Yes.
Oh, you're right. I knew that, and I knew you had it, and so I was like, oh, he's got it, so I'll just skip that spell. I'll take something important like jump.
I also don't know if there's anything else we feel like we need to prepare before potentially fighting undead dragons.
Probably fine.
My sanity.
I personally feel pretty good.
So, are we gonna try to find the Mythalar first?
I mean, we're here, right? We
Yeah.
should try.
Let's head off to the cave-in.
Okay.
We'll just jog to the cave-in really quick. Oh, she's not here anymore. We're not turning a stone. Never mind. We'll take our sweet ass time.
Hopefully not, anyways.
You take your sweet ass time jogging over to the place where she broke through the ceiling.
Wait, those two don't line. You can't take your time jogging.
Yeah, you can.
Jogging,
jog.
not sprinting.
Yeah,
It's a slow jog.
just like you can hurry while walking.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you make your way over to where she busted through the ceiling there.
So many "Are you an angel?" pickup lines missed.
I will take 10 minutes to ritual detect magic.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Detect Magic, which I believe you've already done around here.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no difference from when you did it the first time.
All right, well, he said meditate, so I don't know for how long, but I guess just sit here for a little bit.
Could we meditate?
Well,
Alright, so Kipo's gonna sit and try and meditate?
Yep.
Okay, make a wisdom check.
Oh, that's not good. Let's use one of these dice.
The singular die you have.
I am actually meant to give people more for a few things.
That's much better. Let's take that one.
Okay, Kipo. You can sense a faint aura of no particular kind of magic, but definitely magic coming from the ceiling where there was a cave-in.
How high above us is the ceiling?
Here about 80 feet.
Oh.
Yo, how far does your jump move work?
funny story.
And as you continue to focus on it, you can tell it gets stronger further into the ceiling.
It triples your jump distance. But I have
Tell a relative distance based on its strength to the ceiling versus its strength beyond?
No, you can tell a direction, but not really a distance.
Okay.
You've never been next to a Mythalar to know how powerful it should feel, so you can't really tell where it would end.
Can you keep concentrating on that and turn into an animal, or
Yeah, I can do that.
you want to go for a ride?
I will
By
be shaped
himself,
into
though?
a giant spider.
Okay, pick up giant Kipo spider. Oh, why did you choose this form?
I don't imagine you could pick up giant Kipo spider. It is size large.
Oh, it's giant.
Yeah, it's the
Never
one we
mind. I thought you were gonna
rode.
be Davy.
Somebody could ride Kipo spider if they
Can
want.
we like hook a rope to you so that way
I'll-
you
I'll-
can get up there and then we can
You would have to
Rope
tie
up?
two
Poop out.
ropes
Can
because
you
it's
poop
80
out
feet up.
silk
two
and
rope,
then use the silk?
or you can
That's
poop out silk,
I am sure it's not pooping, but
whatever.
I'll allow you to use web to make a rope.
Okay.
I will cast Spider
Gross.
Climb on myself and walk up
Seems
the wall.
reasonable.
Okay.
I just start hovering.
I mean, I do have one rope if we needed rope.
You
You just start hovering?
Once you start moving, you sort of lose track of that feeling you were getting, because it is pretty faint.
Mhm. I will climb the wall up to the hole and let some web down for anybody who wants to climb up.
Okay.
Yes.
Up at the hole, you can see there is a little hole in the ceiling. It's at its widest, it's about 10 feet across, where other rubble has sort of fallen down onto it. And it sort of narrows for about another 30 feet before it becomes completely blocked off by what looks like cooled magma.
Ooh.
He did say she shot out of a lava flume.
Hmm.
Oh, that's
I
pretty
don't-
cool. We probably shouldn't
Yeah.
try to go through that cooled lava because it's like
Yeah.
a probably good chance that on the other side of it is hot, not cooled lava.
Yeah. When you play
I-
Minecraft, you never dig, up.
I touched the. Is it
It's
like
warm
warm?
to the touch.
Oh. Ruh-roh.
Yeah.
And there are no other tunnels along the side of the hole.
No, it seems like this is the hole that she got shot out of.
Well,
I was gonna
Is there
stone
like a-
shape us through,
Is there like an
but
ability for Kipo to
Oh.
to unspider and like chill out in a flat to meditate some more?
For what it's worth, Stone Shape will work on magma because it is stone.
So we
Yeah,
won't
but I
burn
only
alive,
got like a
though?
little bit of shit.
I'm just saying.
How long does that last?
I mean, it lasts for fucking forever. Okay, this is confusing because you are saying that magma is I can shape it, but it is also liquid, so like it's not gonna hold the shape I put it into,
It's
unless timey-wimey magic shit.
Let me check Stone Shape real quick.
I can shape it into a form I want.
Oh, it's instantaneous. I thought it had a duration.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's instantaneous.
Yeah, then no, that won't do you much good.
The other one, there's another earth thing. Earth is what we want, but that's not what I have.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Maybe
cool that could help.
there's only a little pocket of magma, and if we drain it like a wound,
Or we just open a volcano onto the city.
how long
I mean,
could it have been?
I'm willing to try, but
How long could it be erupting? And also,
For
this
what it's
area
worth,
is empty.
There's not a bunch of igneous rock below the hole, like a bunch of magma spilled out.
okay.
So, out of like, is there are we able to could Kipo like meditate some more now that we're up here to maybe get a better beat on it before we go digging through lava?
If Kipo wants to try,
Sure.
go ahead. Kipo's getting good at that.
Got those nice.
Yeah, Kipo. Now that you have a little bit more of a feeling for how much the distance increased it, go ahead and make an intelligence check, please, to do some mental math.
You can do it.
Another die. Getting worse.
Do you want
One
a
more.
die? Here, I'll give you one. I don't know how to give you one.
Okay, Kipo.
Decent.
Alright, with some mental math, you'd estimate the distance to the thing is measured in miles, but not tens of miles.
Oh my god.
Spider Kipo chitters.
Oh wow. What a wealth of information.
Wait, I can just give us psionic whispers. That way we can talk to Kipo. Choo-choo.
Okay. There you go, Kipo. Now you can relay that.
Got it for 5 hours.
It is somewhere between 1 and 10 miles. If you want, I could at least turn somebody into like a fire immune creature if you want to open up that
That's a pretty cool
fire
idea.
flume, but it'd only be one of us.
I mean,
Well, you're kind of the guy that knows where it's at and has the ability to find it. So it would make more sense for if we can't all go and only one person can go, it should probably be the person that can find it, not the person that can't.
You'll be able
Right?
to communicate with us too, so
Well, if I change into a fire thing, or somebody else into a fire thing, then I'd have to recast the spell once on the other side to detect the Mythlar again.
Yeah, this is assuming that we're not going to have to wade through a huge-ass pocket of lava, which I think, perhaps possibly is just small.
honestly,
Like, small on the grand scale of things, but still small.
So
I feel
I
50-50 about the lava.
I think that if there's a vein of lava running through the earth, I would more like, wouldn't it be like swimming through, not wading through?
Well, if we open it up, it's going to fall down, so... This is assuming, like, it is a pocket. Like, there's no source. It is just
Oh.
trapped.
Oh, okay. I see what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking more of like it's like a flow to a volcano somewhere.
I mean, she got shot out, so...
Which, like, wouldn't
When was that? Like, a week ago? 2 weeks ago?
Ish.
And didn't she call it a flow? I thought she called it a flow, like a lava flow.
I can't imagine it's still erupting now.
She did call it a flow, but
I'm just thinking earth pipes, but I don't know anything about lava. I just think it's the earth's plumbing, you know?
I'm not a volcanologist.
That's not how that works.
Somebody flushed the lava toilet. I don't know.
I mean, I'd be willing, as a party, to give it a shot.
What's the worst that could happen, right?
A lot, don't say that.
We're practically gods. Nothing ever goes wrong when you say that.
Stop saying that!
Not practically gods.
Nope, definitely killable. Yeah, I could stone shape a hole.
That's something.
See how much lava comes out.
Can you do like a tiny hole?
Pin size hole. Let's check the pressure.
I can't do more than 5 feet, so it'll have to be that small.
You said how much area do we have up here, Derek? 10 feet?
Yes.
Deepa, will I be still able to cast spells if you turned me into an... No.
I have just reevaluated my spellcasting abilities and realized it is just beasts.
Oh.
I thought that was the case.
So, to Ray's plan, we make a little hole and see how much lava comes out, and stand on the side.
I could shatter it from farther away.
Oh, that seems like a really bad idea.
I feel like that's less control of what's gonna come out. Because can you close the door then? Or the hole, if you make it?
I doubt I'll be able to win against a flow of lava when closing a door.
But shatter, I feel like, would be worse.
The thing is with shatter is that worse. I'll be farther away. The thing is with stone shape is that I will be close. And if it hits me, I imagine that I will not have limbs anymore. Or a life. Depending on how much splatters. I was sort of hinging on Kipo saving my bacon.
How far is shattered?
60.
Which you'd still be in the ceiling. Or not on the ground, right?
Yeah, but I could be like slightly diagonal from it and not immediately down.
Not like under it.
Yeah.
I guess that's the better choice for your safety.
I mean, yeah, just make sure you're not on the ground, and let's hope that there's not enough lava that it fills this cavern.
And if it is, we run like hell and let the city burn.
How much lava could there be? I say.
Well,
Nervously.
I guess we try shatter. That just sounds like a terrible idea.
I mean, technically speaking, there could actually be quite a bit of lava. I mean, right?
No one's in this area still, right? Though, like, how far are the people?
People have moved back into this area because
Oh, what the fuck!
you fixed the problem.
Yeah.
It's only been a day.
Do it live.
There's still stone people walking around.
That said, not everyone. The area is still largely deserted because most of the people are still being healed. So if you had your party to make it like a cordon, you could easily keep everyone away from the area you're using.
We should probably do that first.
Yeah.
Go, Spiker Kipo. Talk to the people.
Question: if we go like make it a extremely known that we're poking around in this hole up here,
I would just say that we need.
then
like,
people know we're poking around in this hole up here.
I'm not telling people I'm poking around. I'm just saying, hey, we need to warden off this section. We're the people that helped, get this site cleared up. We still need to clean some stuff up. Or something like
stay
that.
out of our way.
I'm not gonna tell them like, "Hey, we're poking a hole in lava."
No, well, I'm not. I know that. I just mean we don't want them to know, like, because we're trying to find the big purple rock thingy. What's it called again?
Mythallar.
Yeah, that. We're trying to find the Mythallar.
I don't think they're gonna necessarily know that we're looking for the Mythallar if we don't
the
say
only
it.
People that know or that we've even talked to about a Mythallar were the
right.
governors.
I understand that the governor is the only person that really knows that we're looking for the Mythallar, but it might make its way around town that I don't know. If we find it,
I
we
feel
don't
like it would be after the fact that we already did it.
Yeah, they're not gonna know why we're poking around.
Okay.
So
they're gonna speculate, but as long as we don't say, "Hey guys, we're looking for the Mythallar. Have you seen a big giant thing?"
I'm gonna go and try to warden off a place to make sure people aren't near us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do so as well. Be like, "Hey guys."
You descend to the ground and start pushing people back, and they, having recently been turned to stone by a loose Medusa, have no problem whatsoever letting people do whatever weird shit they're gonna do away from them.
Yeah, we can like post some signs that say "Falling Rock."
Liquid rock. Okay.
Caution, falling rock.
All right, everybody stand back, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near.
Don't be on the ground in case, it splashes.
Can I, be on your back?
Sure.
Spider. You're still a spider, right?
Yep.
Can we cling to the wall, please?
How
do you
long
have any
we been...
ice magic on you?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure you want me to cast it at you, but...
Not at me, but on the lava.
The lava that's gonna come.
Yeah,
this is fine. A bad idea.
I don't have any better ones other than the
Agreed.
stone shape.
Thea has nothing. She has no cool magics.
Would you like enhanceability for something?
Sure. Maybe what does that do? Like dex? Maybe dex checks? I don't know.
So you'll have advantage on some amount of checks based on which ability you take.
Not saving throws, though.
Not saving throws.
Either you gain temporary hit points, your carrying capacity doubles. You don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if you aren't incapacitated. This is a bit more than 20 feet, so.
Are you gonna go up there?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna fly a little bit.
She's gonna fly as close to she needs to for shatter. I'm assuming.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to close the gap a little bit.
Okay, got it.
How's your 60 feet. I guess you can pinpoint where you want it then.
Yep. And yes, I can fly. I kind of forgot since I never do it. But
yeah, it's kind of a nifty power. You're just pulling all this random shit out of your bag. You have a secret bedroom. You can fly.
I know, I'm pretty cool. I go.
Next, you're going to tell us where Ray's been with us this whole time.
Oh yeah, she's just sitting in the necklace. We've been that's what I was gone the entire time last time. We were having a mini moon.
She gave us notes, and then she took a nap. Okay.
I'm gonna fly as close, and then as close as I need to be to cast Shatter, and I'm gonna be like diagonally away from it.
And you don't need to see to cast Shatter, right?
I
believe it's a point you choose.
It is a point of my choice within range.
Okay, then you can easily be behind like a nice big chunk of rock from.
Yeah, like I need to be like under the ceiling, not directly in front of it. Like, and I find a nice big stalactite or mite to hide behind.
Okay. You cast Shatter, and at first nothing happens, and then there's a rumbling, and the cavern shakes slightly.
A cave-in happened.
A cave-in does happen.
Oh, fuck me! No, that's not what I wanted.
Easily several tons of magma and rock comes pouring out of that hole, exploding downwards. Fortunately, your friends had pre-evacuated this part of the cavern for you.
We probably should have told people to take their possessions.
I mean, magma's very dense, right? So what is it, like a cupful?
Whatever.
How heavy is magma?
It's as heavy as rock, because it's rock.
So, is the hole in the ceiling just collapsed now, or did it all come out?
Yeah, so the hole in the ceiling is, different now. Immediately after Ray's Shatter, it got a lot bigger, but as the stuff that was above it continues to, like, fall in, it gets much smaller again.
Oh, because it's rebuilding from the cooling lava.
So now it's like a volcanic tube.
I imagine once it finishes, we'll have like a little tiny hole. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now, there is like about a minute after the Shatter and all of this rock comes pouring out, and this burst of magma comes down. There's just sort of a trickle of magma that keeps flowing downwards.
Is there any purple rocks?
Purple rocks?
Is referring to the Mythalar.
No.
Did we get told it was a purple rock?
No, you didn't.
Okay. I'm like, did I miss something?
I go close. I fly closer to the hole, keeping like away from magma drips.
Yeah. Looking up, you can see that it's a very similar shape as before, because what happened before was also the result of a cave-in. Only this time, the last 10 feet hasn't had time to have magma seal it over yet. You can see there does seem to be a stream of magma coming down from one side and sort of going over the edge. You'd imagine over time that's going to continue cooling until it seals up the entire hole. But right now, it's open.
So
we gotta go, and then we gotta haul ass to get out of there too. Oh no! How long do I think that'll take?
You can make an intelligence or nature check. Actually, you can make a nature.
Dumb as shit.
You got this. I believe in you.
I'm a dumb fuck.
Since it's rock related, you can have advantage.
Oh, dope! Hey!
You'd imagine that the time would be measured in days.
Oh. Let's do this.
Everybody scuttle up.
Spider Keepo burns all of his 8 legs.
Wait,
go on the other side.
Across? How far across is it?
It's about a 10-foot hole, and one side of it is lava.
Excuse me. Oh boy.
How far? And on the other, it's like, but it's like you said. There's an we're trying to get across it, right?
No, we're going in it.
There's a hole up in the ceiling.
Yeah, and there's lava on one edge of it. If you want to know how far the hole in the ceiling goes, you're going to have to follow it.
Yeah, so basically this is the ceiling. We put a hole in the middle. There's a lava flow coming down into this little bowl, and there's a hole in the bowl.
Yeah.
We're down here.
And you're crawling
trying to
up
get
through
up.
the bottom of the bowl.
Oh, God.
Good one, Riza.
Oh.
Yeah, if that
The bowl
hole
will
in
seal
the
up.
bowl seals
Yeah.
up, the lava
we're, like,
is
coming
going
to the
to
bottom of the
swoosh
sink?
to the other
Yeah,
side of the
exactly.
bowl.
You're coming through the bottom
Yeah.
of the sink.
Yeah, the lava is basically cooling as it spreads
Got
out
it.
thinner and thinner, and it'll seal up the hole eventually.
Okay.
And when
That
it
sucks.
does, it'll start generating
Filling up
more
again.
and
The
more
other
lava
side of the
above
sink,
it eventually.
How long since we first came up here? How long has it
Minute?
been?
Like a minute?
Since you got out here, about
First.
20
Since Kipo-
minutes.
Since Kipo first turned into a spider.
It's been about 20 minutes in total since
Okay.
you arrived here because Kipo did some meditation. And...
Okay.
To the lava hole.
Okay, so I'm still got spider climb. So I'm climbing up in spider climb.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Are any of you fire resistant?
No.
Whoa.
I am not. But what I was gonna try to do is I can cast absorb elements as a reaction.
That's not gonna
With that-
help in this case because it's not a single thing hitting you. It's the fact that you're
Right.
traveling. You're not actually being burned, but you are going to take what counts as fire damage just from being close
It's
to
hot.
lava for
Heat.
an extended period of time as you're
Sure.
traversing through
Sure.
here.
We got
Okay.
So you
sunburned.
take 10 fire damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait, 10 fire damage? Oh.
Yeah, but that gets you up and further up into the ceiling of this cavern. And I'm going to stop referring to it as the ceiling at this point because it's no longer a ceiling to you.
I didn't mean to guess that, sorry.
You find yourselves, as Ray had kind of posited, in a large bowl that is hot to stand on. And that's the other reason for the fire damage, is this whole place was under lava a couple minutes ago.
We're like little lizards going, ah!
Oh, so we emptied and we essentially the sink was plugged and we drained it.
Yeah, but it
Not
was
entirely.
plugged with boiling water, so it's still hot.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure,
and
sure.
also the spout is still on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, looking around, you can see that up on one of the sides of the sink, there does seem to be a path leading off. It is the same side that the lava is flowing down, but you think you could get to that path without stepping in the lava.
yes, please.
Okay.
It seems like the as Clinton mentioned, tube that the lava was flowing through once held a much bigger flow, and so now you'd be traveling alongside where it was once flowing.
Whew.
We're like in the
Okay.
sewer with the sidewalk next to the poop water.
I think this is like the most dangerous voluntarily thing I've ever done as a character with lava.
Yeah.
I don't know. We rode lava
Yeah, really
things
Yeah,
one
right?
time.
tempting fate here, right?
I forgot we rode like a lava chute once, or
We got in like those.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Lava
true. You did
taxis.
do that.
Those were really scary too. Okay, to the next hole.
Yeah. You start traveling, and it's not quick. It is a slog up this thing, and it is a hot slog. I'm gonna have everybody make a Constitution saving throw against heat exhaustion.
Oh my god.
Where's our paladin when we need her?
The first DC is only 10.
I could.
I'm gonna.
Yes!
Yeah. I'm gonna
Can
use
I
the
al-
dice.
I did it.
Oh, what?
It's a save.
Yeah, Constitution save against heat exhaustion.
Kipo, do you need another dice?
Yeah, Kipo, do you need a dice?
Here, Kipo.
Kipo is better at con saves than spider form is, so
Oh, I see.
Oh.
You're using Spider Kipo.
Well, why don't Do you still need to be a spider?
Probably be a good buffer for HP damage.
Oh,
Actually, I don't know how many spider points spiders have.
26 total.
I was gonna. Can I?
16 left.
I will also give everyone long strider. I think I can do that. Would that since to try to make it a little bit?
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. It won't help with the exhaustion, but it will get you through it faster, so you'll have to roll less times. Yeah.
We're gonna hustle.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You want to roll again, or are you just gonna keep that? Since you just have HP anyways.
I can try. I imagine I'm gonna get exhausted again. Yeah.
Wait, why did it cast that? That's not what I wanted to cast. Whatever. I'm just doing it for the burning of spell slots.
I know you're doing long strider. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Thanks, Zoltan.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
There's 4 of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I burned 4 slots.
Okay. Yeah, you continue on your way. As you continue, it's easy enough to travel by the light of the lava flow, and after about an hour, you see a much brighter light up ahead and can feel a hot wind rushing past you.
A hot wind?
A hot wind, yes.
A fart.
Does it? I mean, so I'm at the wind's hot because it's with lava, right? Does it feel like it's like? I guess we just go check it out. Let's go look where the wind's coming from.
Yeah, continuing on your way, I'm gonna put you on a map here.
Yeah, if we're in like a still cave thing, there shouldn't be wind.
Well, I imagine we're coming to like
an opening, an oasis that we found.
There's people who are serving drinks.
So
alternatively, PV equals NRT.
All of us, most of us. I don't know if Chris gets it. Chris is a smart person, but I am not, and I'm just like,
I'm like, I used to know that. That's math, physics, whatever. One of those things.
I took remedial math twice. I'm a dumb fucking bitch.
This one is actually physics equation, but
never took physics.
I
only remember vaguely what it refers to. I'm assuming the air pressure.
Yep.
I didn't
changes in heat
physics.
cause changes in air pressure, which can cause wind.
Oh, that makes sense.
My professor's name was Dr. Harm.
Oh.
That is a super villain name if ever I heard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was he was my physics teacher in college.
Damn.
I want that name.
You could have so many good one-liners if you
were,
especially if you were like an actual medical doctor and had the whole do no harm thing.
Yep.
Damn, that's a good name.
We could change our name to that once we get married and we fill out paperwork.
That's true, we could.
We could change it to anything we want. The world's our oyster.
I like your attitude.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't.
There is elemental up in here.
Who dis?
You find a almost lake of lava.
Oh Jesus! There's so many of them.
And a surfeit of elementals as you crest to the top of that tunnel that you had been traveling through. It opens into a large cavern with a lake of lava. You standing on a solidified area of igneous rock that has rose out of the lava. Around you, you can see numerous fire elementals going about some sort of work, seeming to be almost mining the rock.
Hmm.
As soon as I see those people, can I cast Mage Armor on myself?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I do it
Can
then.
we please?
Most of them seem to be doing various forms of work, but far across from where you're standing, you can see one that seems to only be directing.
He's not scary looking.
He looks terrifying.
Can we please not attack first?
And we're definitely not attacking first. We're gonna attack you.
Hey,
Why not out there
Excuse me,
immediately
sir?
before we do something?
Sir,
as a
Who
point of
speaks
note,
elementals.
excuse me, sir. I'm Primordial. I'm yelling out to this guy.
you are yelling to him?
Sir?
Just yelling across to him.
That guy looks at you, but then catches a glare from the overseer and quickly
Oh no.
ducks his head back down.
Oh Jesus.
We're
It's
making
that kind of
ourselves
work culture.
known? I was-
I guess.
There's a bright flash of flame, and suddenly the overseer is standing next to you.
Oh, it's so big. I
People,
think
the
Thea
spider
wet
is
her
just as
pants.
Hello, sir. Sorry to bother you and your workers. We're just passing through. We actually didn't think that we would meet people along the way.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, please.
I swear to Jesus. Oh, good job, right?
He stares for quite a while, almost 30 whole seconds, before saying,
My face?
"If you're just passing through, and you don't intend to take any of what we're mining, then do so."
gonna-
Yeah. We're happy to. But actually, have you seen a round orb? Possibly anywhere from the side of this to really big. I know that's not helpful, but it could be also broken. Possibly really broken.
I don't think.
It sounds like you're looking for something made by mortal hands.
That's correct.
That's not what we're here for. That's
Have you-
probably in the city.
Could you point us toward the city so we could be on our merry way and out of the way of your workers?
Make another persuasion check.
Pretty please.
With a cherry on top and whipped cream and sprinkles.
I'm gonna use
Dice.
the frickin' dice. The cat got startled. I'm sorry, baby girl. Baby girl.
He stares for a little while longer before pointing to the north and saying, "That way."
Thank you.
I nod my head, like, as in thanks, even though I have no clue what conversation just happened.
You won't be
Just
able to
loudly.
reach it like that.
Like, not fire resistant?
Yes.
And I assume that there's probably not another way that you know of.
No.
Is there a way that maybe we could help you and then maybe you could help us?
Go ahead and make another persuasion check.
No.
Ray, you got
The
this.
man's a recalcitrant guy.
Yeah, he's just staring at me like I've got fucking poop on my face.
There are two. Your choice. You can stay here and put in an hour's work with my people. Or we can call it an IOU. Not to me.
To who?
Someone you've already owe one.
The fire god of evil.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've already received that offer.
Yeah, no, I remember. Uh-oh. Well, guys, what do you think?
Was I gone for that one too?
Well,
No.
I mean,
Yes,
no,
you were,
I just.
Clinton.
Oh!
That was the boat
were
Clinton
you?
was
That was
going.
the
That was
sea
part of our
turtle
sailing
one.
adventure.
Yeah.
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious,
I
y'all do
vaguely
so much when I'm not
remember-
around.
Yeah,
God
the
helping us.
the water
Most like-
the water version was like, "Here, I'll help you out," and then he was like, "You owe someone one." Wink. And we were
Yeah.
like, "Sure."
I didn't show up. You sold our souls to a fire god, and
Not
found a
intentionally.
talking sword.
Clinton.
and there's every
Ron
week
is
I feel like
very
there's something else that
nice.
happened that week. It's like there's so much shit that happened that week.
Well,
Oh, by
it's
the
like-
way, this too.
So the question is, like, if we're working for an hour, can we even help in these conditions?
I imagine we'd get very tired.
You will definitely potentially exhaust yourselves. Up to you.
I'm down to I turn to Mr.
It's
Scary
the fire god of
Reca-
evil, right?
recalcitrant guy.
He says it's not Imix.
But also, well, this is just a blanket, just a general question. Do we, as a collective, owe whoever this person is, or
You
I
as
don't-
in plural, or you as in singular?
I think he means singular. I think
Most of
he's
you
looking.
can't even understand him.
Oh no, he means me. I think. I say.
Also.
I
Yeah, I'm
think it's
fine with
worth
it.
it. Says Zoltan with no stakes.
Honestly, Ray, it's your choice.
I don't.
mean, well, I guess it's your choice, but in the end, that choice will affect all of us, anyways.
I
I'm
don't.
right.
I don't think it's wise to spend a lot of time here, especially since we don't
Since we're
know
on a
how
time
far.
sensitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how far the city is. One, what could be waiting for us back there? Two, and we do need to come back. We need to walk back.
I mean, and we already owe one. What's two, right?
Yeah, you know, what's the difference between them wanting one hand between two hands?
Right. You know, and like the said, it's all of us. I mean, just because it's you technically doesn't mean we're gonna be like, all right, go handle that. We'll
See
be
you
here
later,
when you
Ray.
get back. Like we're gonna.
I'm just wondering if it's not that thing behind Ray's window that we owe the favors to.
Oh.
I mean, whatever. We're gonna have to face that
can't
thing
be
eventually
it.
too, right? Like we can't just keep like eventually we're gonna have to like face that thing.
Not if Ray gets curtains.
Yeah, which I said I wanted to get last session at some point, and I don't think we did.
I mean, you know, you can hide behind a curtain, but eventually we're gonna have to open the curtains.
Do we though?
As long
Yeah.
as they
It
don't
just
call
put it
to
there
it, they
forever.
said that it should be fine. I mean, there's probably a timer on it, but as long as I don't accelerate it, it'll be
Sure,
okay.
Sure.
Um,
I'm just saying.
yeah, I think I don't want to stay a lot of time.
Kipo, you kind of seem quiet.
Well, I can't really
He's a
talk to
spider.
him in this
He's a
form.
No,
spider.
we have psionic whispers. You can talk to us
Not to him.
telepathically. No, to us. I'm asking, what are your thoughts?
If I had lesser restoration prepared today, then I would be all for working here for an hour. I do not, so I am less gung-ho on that idea, but I am still more for it than
Hesitant?
owing an unknown debt to an unknown entity.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of rolling the dice.
I guess
The
I'm
debt-
outnumbered.
The debt is a problem for future us. Let's
I'm
get out of here.
honestly 50-50. I don't have a preference either way.
I want to get out of here. I don't want to work for these people. It's hot. I don't like the heat.
Yeah, I don't want to
mean, I
exhaust
don't
us.
think-
I don't want to exhaust us, considering that we don't know how
future
far it is.
fight, possibly, with the Pudding
Exactly.
King.
Exactly. Kick it down to the. There's those guys will figure it out. We don't have to.
We're just adding lots of problems to our already long problem.
It's not
Right.
even a problem yet.
But-
You don't know.
Right. It could be
Maybe
easy.
all this person wants is like my
Your
very
soul.
great,
Maybe they just
my
want a
very
friend.
great presence and conversation.
Yeah. We will figure that out in the future. Future me is
I turn.
awesome.
Yeah, I will owe whoever this person is something. Are they nice?
He says,
He's like, no.
well, they've offered you 2 gifts, haven't they?
I guess that is nice. But is a gift with a condition?
No, it's not a gift.
And
It's
a gift. Must be returned in equal measure.
Yeah, he takes his sword and makes the motions of knighting each of you. And as he does, you gain a blessing which is equivalent to the Investiture of Flame spell and lasts 24 hours.
sick.
Dope.
So we are immune to fire, right?
Yes.
Does that
Is it
mean we're
just-
immune to lava?
Yes.
It means you're immune to the fire damage that comes from lava. I suppose you can still suffocate in it.
Drown.
Okay, I just wanna.
Can we
Don't
breathe?
go washing your face in
might-
lava.
No. I just want to swim. Well, I guess I couldn't
can't.
swim in it. My
You
stuff
can't
will
breathe
You
lava.
can't really swim in it. It's really dense, guys. Lava's dense, guys.
However,
I will
hold on.
stick my feet into it like a swimming pool.
But you can
And
cast
remember
meld.
this
you have to
occasion
really
for the
like
rest of my
press
life.
your feet in to get them in.
Can you cast?
So-
You could cast meld into stone, into the lava.
Okay, let's.
But you are able to
guess-
like with some serious pressing, get your feet into the lava.
I saw Lord of the Rings. The ring eventually made it in there.
Like it's like that flower. It's like that flower water mixture, like an oobleck. There you go.
All right, so you're continuing to the north.
Yep. Towards the next danger.
Don't we kind of turn it? Aren't we like surrounded by flames and can't we fly?
You are surrounded by flames. You cannot fly. That's Investiture of Wind.
Oh, okay.
I can fly.
Yeah, you continue along your way, and as you do, you takes about another 3 hours of walking along this sort of thin path through the lava. Of course, you could tread on the lava, but that's kind of like trying to walk on sand. It's it's hard, even if you're now immune to it.
I do it for a little bit.
Just to prove that you can, but then like,
Yes.
Right.
but then
Because-
like, oh no, this is actually hard and miserable. I'm gonna stop
I take-
now.
I take a selfie while I'm doing it just so I can, show people.
Sure.
Post them.
We'll never get this again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do it because you can, but also lava is miserable to walk on, so it sucks. But eventually you do come to the point that he was undoubtedly talking about when he said you wouldn't be able to continue further. In front of you, and partially submerged into the lake of lava, lies an enormous, vast city. A huge crystalline dome seems to cover the entirety of the city, and on the bottom of it is an upside-down mountaintop that the whole thing has been built on. The dome seems almost completely unmarred by whatever caused it to plummet down here.
Huh. Oh, do you think this is a Netherese city that fell? I asked Dawn. Dawn!
Hold on, I was going to tell you a little bit more about the city. And
Oh, shit.
Then I'll get there.
I was so excited.
The one opening in the dome seems to be a set of large metal gates set in the front of it, and about 3/4 submerged in the lava. Now Dawn will respond to you.
Dawn?
Dawn says,
Miss Dawn,
yes, this is definitely a Netherese city.
do you recognize it?
She takes a look for a minute, as best as she can, and says, I'm not sure, because it's not my city. So no, I don't.
Alright. Where are Mythalars usually placed? Is it like in a
the
basement
center.
somewhere? In the center.
In
High, low?
in the center of the mountain.
Oh. So under.
I will sit and ritual detect magic again and see if I can't see if it's like buried in the lava.
Using your detect magic, and at this point you've done it enough times you don't have to keep making the wisdom check. You can tell that it is under the lava line, but it seems to be where it seems like it would still be inside the mountain.
Okay,
What does
so
that
we have
mean?
to enter the city and find our way underground.
Way down. Yeah.
Oh, like in a cave that just happens to lie underneath the lava line.
Yeah.
No,
but-
I mean they probably have an access point inside, right?
Right. So like you would
not necessarily.
you would like go
that's
down
full
through a
of lava.
tunnel. You would go down through a tunnel, and you wouldn't be in the lava per se, but you're just under the lava line. Is that what you're saying there?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
imagine the lava is inside of the mountain.
Okay, I got it. Like a tunnel that goes under a river.
Yeah.
Well,
We start skipping across the lava.
yeah.
Yeah, traveling across the lava is rough, of course, and trying to get the gates open in the lava, like pushing the lava aside to open the gates, is exceptionally rough. But
Imagine if I had tried to make a door in the ceiling.
but you are able to, with some significant effort and the lot of you working together, eventually get it done. It's sort of one of those take 20 situations, because there's no real penalty while you fail again and again and again, and eventually you're able to get it open. And you're able to travel into the city. Once inside, you can see that the place is not unmarred by lava. It seems like part of whatever protections it has are still holding up because it hasn't completely disintegrated. But you can also see there are definitely cracks in the floor in many of the buildings, and lava is flowing through in many places.
Woof. Lead the way, Kipo.
Well, we've got to find some way to get down underneath the city.
I mean,
Dawn says it'll be in the middle.
yeah.
Yeah,
need
so
to
we
find a
just
middle
head to the
building.
middle.
It was the best guarded place. It wasn't
That
hidden,
sounds-
just well guarded.
Well guarded as in people well guarded, or people in
People,
traps?
enchantments.
Yeah, fun.
Oh.
Wait. Say that we come to a room that's well guarded with people?
No, I asked if it was well guarded as in people or people and traps. And Dawn said all. Both.
Imagine the people are dead.
I imagine
Most
so
of
too,
them.
but
Oh.
I was wondering if
okay.
it was just people and we're like smooth sailing, but of course not.
Wander through.
Well, we can imagine the traps would be of a persuasion, and we could kind of hopefully detect them. And I don't know.
Continuing on, you are able to find in what is the approximate center of the city a spiral staircase leading down.
Beep, beep,
Okay.
beep, beep. Down we go.
I'm
Let's
going
do
to
Do we want to
actually
check
cast Detect
anything for
Magic this
traps
time
first
and just
before
make sure
we
we're not
start?
walking into a force
I
field.
figured Kipo
Okay.
would tell us and
Uh,
he'd sense it.
Kipo recast Detect Magic and can see that on the first 5 steps of the staircase there is a strong necrotic magic.
Oh.
You might just want to skip down to like the 6th step. The first
where
the
time you
next
don't want
step
to touch.
So don't touch the first 5 steps. Got it.
Okay. Are we just jumping them?
I
Yep.
hover over them. Bloop. I fly through.
My spider's climb is long gone. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump to the 6th stair.
Okay, make an acrobatics check to not
I feel
trip
like that's
down the stairs
hard,
and die.
yeah.
Acrobatics to not trip and die. Okay.
I'm just saying, have you ever jumped down a staircase?
A spiraling staircase. It's not even just like a normal staircase.
That's fine. You can just parkour over the railing.
I'll use one of my dice for
Okay.
that.
Parkour.
Since you threw not die in the roll. Oh my gosh. I'll use another one because I can't do that bad, right? I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you can.
I know. I feel like I should have a higher bonus to acrobatics.
Wow.
Actual F. Alright, so I get to take that 14, right?
You do get to take the 14, yes.
Thank Jesus.
And Derek's
It's
like,
just
you
instantly
succeed.
dead.
You succeed. You wasted 2 dice.
No, you do stumble slightly, taking this much bludgeoning.
But I don't
damage.
die, that's good.
A living iron statue.
Yeah, that's
what
nothing.
the fuck?
What if I had taken
Well-
that last... If I had taken that last one, I
What
probably
the
would have
fuck?
actually died.
It wouldn't have been great.
You miss it, you hit all 5 steps on your
Yep.
way down.
One after another. Like a slinky.
Well, Thea saw Zoltan do it, so
If you don't want to, I could just, spider again.
I can carry.
I mean, if
maybe I can carry you. Question mark?
No.
I was gonna say I don't know.
Denied.
Wow. You don't know how buff I am.
I do,
Kibo,
actually,
how are you
'cause it's on
getting
your character
across?
sheet.
I was just going to spider and walk down the wall.
Okay, then I'm just gonna
I could have
take my free ride.
Okay, yeah, you climb on Kipo.
I'm gonna have to get you a nice spider saddle.
Saddle.
As you
Saddle of the
continue
Cavalier.
down the staircase, Kipo is able to repeatedly direct the party around staircases, lines in midair, and parts of the railing that are covered in different sorts of magic. To murder unsuspecting travelers. Eventually, you come to the bottom of the staircase. Oh, you know who I forgot to be putting on the map with you? Jorlin.
Stop. He stayed at home.
He's fine.
Oh,
He's in my
Everybody
net
forgets
list.
about Jorlin. I've been cataloging his adventures this whole time.
Oh,
is Jorlin? Did Jorlin not join you in the
no,
lava
he's
field?
he's coming.
Okay.
I honestly forget we
At the
have
bottom
them
of the
because we.
staircase, you find an area that is fared much less well in the lava.
Ooh.
To the sides, Kipo, you can see that those two pillars radiate in many different types of magic.
Oh, there's things in here.
Yeah, and ahead of you, you can see what seem to be living statues of iron.
Uh-oh.
They're moving slightly, swaying in place, much like a human would. But they don't seem to be moving towards you.
They're just gonna whack us when we get close.
Where is it? Is it that thing in the middle? Is it there? Kipa?
Sorry,
Also,
Derek,
Don,
which
what are these things?
columns did you say were radiating magic?
The only two that are within 30-ish feet of you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Don, is there like a button? Usually?
Don says,
It's not in here, is
that
it?
thing in the middle is likely some sort of a teleportation circle.
Oh. To the Mythalar?
Yes.
And
Oh,
I
this will be
assume that
bad.
these things in front will try to stop us.
Unless we fit whatever criteria they have to let people pass, often a passphrase.
I was
Do you know
hoping
the-
I could just swing you around and maybe they'll figure out that you were...
They would
Do you-
probably attack quicker if they knew I was here, since I'm from a different city, and the cities often went to war
I
with one
see.
another.
Do you know the passphrase?
For my
Probably
city,
different for every city. What was your
what's your
passphrase
passphrase?
like? What was
sh-
it based on?
She says a word in Netherese that none of you understand.
No. Like, what does it mean translation-wise? Is there such a translation?
She says it was the house words of our ruling house.
We fucked.
So we've got to find the talking sword of this city to help us get the password.
Dibs.
Do I see any symbols, a house logo with a banner
Anywhere?
underneath it that has the words?
Not down here.
Oh, Jesus.
So we didn't really explore the city. Not that I don't know if that would have helped, to be honest.
Yeah, so none of you can speak Netherese, and Dawn can't technically see.
That's true.
She can. So I was actually thinking about that earlier, and I forgot to ask. Does she see through our eyes?
No.
Like
She only sees what Ray describes to her, so Ray can describe to her, there's, these weird metal-looking things in front of us in this big old circle, but she doesn't
okay.
actually see anything.
I didn't know if you could portray, since if you're reading minds, if you could portray if
She
you
only
could
gets
think...
words.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Do we want to
You
go
wanna
back and...
up and investigate. I still have one comprehend languages gem.
I mean, how long did it take us to get out of here? Get down here? Stairwell-wise?
Stairwell-wise, about 30 minutes.
Oh, jeez Louise.
It's not it's not that long a stairwell. It's just you had to keep
Around the
stopping
magic.
and dodging things, and
We could probably travel a little bit faster the next time, knowing. But we do have to. Well, I'll have to jump those stairs again.
Do you think this is worth a try? I think
Or
so.
you can just
I kind of
have
want to go back.
people spider you across.
I mean, I did pretty good jumping the stairs. Did you see me? It was.
You
Pretty
said, Ray,
magical.
you did want to go back or no?
I kind of want to go back. I think it's worth it, but I think
yeah.
if you guys
I
don't
agree.
think it's worth it, then...
No.
No,
Because I don't know how hard those guys hit. Like, we know nothing about them.
Well, and let's be realistic here. They are made of iron, I don't know what the hell
like,
my
what are
sword's
we
gonna
gonna
do
do
to them,
with
but
them?
I doubt it's very little. You know,
I say we go back to.
You know, they say iron sharpens iron, but I don't know that we want to make them sharp.
We could at least
Right.
explore a little, and if we don't find anything within a certain amount of time, say fuck
Right.
it and come back down.
Right. I agree. I think we should at least give it a whirl to try to do this without dying.
Alright. Kipo, will you use another detect magic on the way up?
I'll have to revert out of spider form to do so.
Do we need
You don't know
to?
anyone. Yeah, but Kipo doesn't. Do you remember where everything is?
You could try to remember. It would be intelligence checks to try and remember the exact stair. Remember, these are on like random stairs on the entire staircase.
Kipo also already has 1 level of exhaustion, so I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah.
I think I could probably remember. Do I get a chance to remember since I was there too?
So think of it like this. It is a staircase with, say, 2,000 steps. Which number stair is the bad stair?
Yeah, we're gonna fuck up at least once. How many times can you go back into spider form, Kipo?
This is the last one until we short rest.
I think we might have cornered ourselves into a predicament. I mean,
if you want to go up and find a library and spend a good amount of time looking, then I can just rest and regain my shape changes. I mean, I can keep casting Detect Magic as a ritual.
Yeah.
But I don't want to slow us down that much if you don't want to.
No, I think I'd rather you keep the
spell slots.
Yeah, I'd rather you keep your energy.
Agreed.
Rather than that's fine. I mean, we have days until the thing closes. We have 24 hours until our. How many hours has it been?
About 4 now.
Okay.
So you're probably not gonna want a long rest down here, but short rest is probably fine.
Yeah, but we can.
Yeah, we can spend the 10 minutes going back up. We can spend the 10 minutes going back down. We can short rest at some point in the middle of that.
Okay. Is that what y'all want to do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way back up with Kipo once again, now not in spider form, pointing out where the bad bits are, so that you're not.
I'm gonna try to focus and at least try to remember more this time.
You can pretty easily remember the order that the bad things are in, but it's really hard to remember where it is, because it's a spiral staircase that looks pretty much identical around and around.
We start counting the steps and making the mnemonic.
Does anybody have a piece of chalk?
Numbers.
Yeah,
maybe.
Does
do we
have
have
something to mark the bad spots with? Because that would be great.
I was gonna think about writing it down, but I don't.
I do have paper and ink.
Oh, you have ink?
And ink. Yeah.
There you go.
I have a spell book. I write spells. I have.
Flashed.
If that's the ink you have, that's very expensive ink.
I mean, what's our life worth?
Fair.
I've got 5 pounds of this fungus I could just smear on the walls.
That would work.
Oh, dude, why don't you just do that? Why don't we just mark every the stat?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen what it does to organic materials yet, but we could give it a go.
Are there any rocks? Are there any rocks on the ground? You know, those the white rocks that can actually kind of act as chalk, but not like great chalk.
You mean chalk? Those rocks are chalk.
Are they really?
Yes. Chalk comes from rocks.
No. I understand that chalk comes from rock, but there are rocks that are not chalk that you can make marks with. But they're not chalk. Most rocks will mark.
We've said chalk so much it feels.
The point
it sounds wrong.
No, there are not.
Okay.
All right, I just stick in my hand and start smearing it on the wall.
All right, which fungus is this?
Wait,
people?
I don't know if that's a good
this
idea.
Is boneyard
we can just
fungus.
detect magic.
Boneyard fungus it is. All right, thank you.
No. You made our life.
We literally could have used anything else, like a scrap of fabric, like some broken off jerky ration.
Kipo wants to document what every fungus does, and now they can document this one.
Can you just do it once on one
Kipo,
trap?
Dipping your hand into this fungus,
it falls off.
It feels very cold. The fungus, you notice, is endothermic. It does not immediately do anything to your hand.
Okay. I will use it to mark the magic spots.
Yeah. That takes about a pound of the fungus, all told.
Okay.
That's a lot of fungus.
For the for the entire way up?
For the entire, yeah.
Okay.
Staircase.
That's like the bin of mushrooms we get from Costco.
Next time we're in town, we're buying freaking chalk.
You do notice the fungus, once it's on the walls, starts growing pretty rapidly. Probably from the very warm walls from the lava.
So if it happens once, can we stop and not do the whole staircase?
So when you say
we come back, the staircase is just fungus.
It's bursting all over the place.
It's growing rapidly for fungus. It's not going to cover the entire staircase in the next hour.
But my question is it going to spread across multiple stairs though?
Yes, but evenly.
Oh, so you can see the center.
Yeah.
So you'd be able to tell where the center was.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
This is awful.
Because I was also thinking we could just cut off. We could just cut.
How are we gonna get back out?
We could just cut off a piece of rope, and put a piece of rope on each stair, kind of like a bread trail. But
yeah, making your way back to the surface. What do you want to do once you're up there?
Contemplate my life choices.
Look for any house emblem, any city flag.
Or a
government building that has any record of noble houses.
This is just assuming that this city is doing the same kind of password as Dawn City.
Well, if we find record of who the leader is, then I'm sure they've got it written down somewhere.
Well, I think we're just looking for their house words, right?
Yeah, let's...
so maybe they have a banner?
So everyone but Kipo, who we're going to say is short resting during all of this, go ahead and make an investigation check at disadvantage, because none of you can actually read anything.
Disadvantage is what button?
Did anybody want to comprehend languages, Jim?
Oh, this is just to find something that looks house emblem-ish.
Well,
once they find that, I assume you want to give them the gem.
Yeah, we'll take the gem with us, and then whoever will use it at some point, maybe.
Is it
you said control click?
Control.
It's not control for me.
No, it's control for me.
I know, but I've got an apple.
Gross.
Okay.
I did that at advantage.
I know, I took the disadvantage.
Yep.
So the first hour passes with a lot of digging through various buildings, but doesn't unearth anything that looks like a house crest. Kipo, you've had your short rest now if you want to rejoin everyone else and try with them.
Okay. I will...
Oh wait, so we try again?
Yeah.
I will cast Enhance Ability on somebody.
Alright, who you want to give it to?
Probably not me.
Zoltan looks really good at finding things.
Yeah.
So what does that give me?
I think I just know
disadvantage.
Fox's cunning.
So just a straight investigation roll?
Yep, and everybody re-roll again.
Could I rest for this part?
Sure, you can short rest on this one if you want.
Yeah. I forgot I was down a spell slot because of that shatter.
Thea forgets what she's even looking for.
Okay. So Zoltan, perhaps with the aid of Kipo's Fox's cunning, is able to unearth what looks to be a crest from some of the piles of rubble from some of the crumbling buildings.
Ooh.
There's not really much of a way to tell if this is the crest of the ruling house, but it's the first crest you've found, and the only crest you've found thus far, and it's pretty near the city center.
Alright.
I think that perhaps Ray, you should do the stone thing that lets you know how to say that, because you can't tell. Dawn can't tell us how to say it because she can't see it, right?
That's right.
So one of us, and we can't read it because none of us know how to read it.
That's right.
So the comprehend language stone is going to be required.
Yes.
And I feel like you are the most able of us to be able to convince those stone people that we are there for good purposes, because...
Sure. I don't think it'll be that in depth. I mean, they seemed like, program, input, output sort of
Yeah, I don't
deal.
think we can convince them of anything.
But I'll be fine. I'll do it. I just
You're the one that's talking to Dawn, so...
Well, we all talk to Dawn, but
nobody's allowed to talk to Dawn but me.
Not really, though.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Okay, Ray, using your comprehend languages, you can see that when the first word in that doesn't come through comprehend language is probably a name which has no literal meaning.
Uh-oh.
But the remainder of the words name, say, Masters of the Steel Rain.
So we just need to know how to say that in Netherese, right?
Dawn, how do you say Masters of the Steel Rain?
Yeah, Dawn will work on coaching Ray into being able to get those
practice
syllables
as
right.
much as possible.
It's gonna be like Google Translate where it's slightly wrong.
Can we all do it with her, just in case they're like, no, every person who comes in here has to...
Yeah, you can all be saying it along with Ray, as Ray is saying these things aloud, and as she's slowly getting better, you're like correcting yourselves to her correction.
Okay.
Sure, that's a good idea.
It ends up with all of you standing in a circle for about an hour, just spouting gibberish. But Ray is able to tell when you're saying it right because her comprehend languages activates and suddenly she understands the gibberish you're saying. Because it's actual words all of a sudden.
It's not gibberish.
Sometimes it'll come back as like apple, and I'm like, that's a different language.
It's something else. I don't know what that is, but it's not what we want.
Not sure what language.
Yeah, that takes about another hour. But you're confident that you are able to repeat that phrase without issue.
Hopefully this is the password. Needle in
the it's funny though, because technically Ray doesn't hear the right way to say it from Dawn, because she just hears it in whatever language she hears it in, which is not Netherese.
You still hear the original and comprehend languages, you just automatically understand the meaning.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought you just heard the translation, so it's like, this is how you say it. And I can't even remember the phrase at this point, but...
Yeah, no, you still hear the original, you just understand the meaning intrinsically.
Gotcha.
Back down the stairs!
Yep, another 30 minutes and more ritual casting of Detect Magic from Kipo takes you back down the spiral staircase.
The fungus says,
How far is the fungus?
Each of the little dots of fungus that Kipo had left on the staircase are about a foot in diameter now.
Oh my god!
We don't have a super long time to get back out of that.
No, I want to look at it more when we're leaving.
That
Fine.
was what, 2 hours?
Kipo's gonna scrape some back.
3.
3 hours.
That was 3 hours.
We'll
Okay.
keep a short
I
rested
wonder
while
what
we
wins,
look,
the fungus
and then
or lava?
an hour
Lava.
of training to learn the language.
Tipo, you should
Okay.
put some fungus near lava, because I do want to see.
On the way out, please.
That would be a gross misuse of fungus.
Yeah, and you're back down here with these iron guys.
All right, I walk up confidently, like I own the place,
Uh-huh.
Yup.
and I say the thing.
Master, is it
Yeah.
Masters? Or
Masters of
Master
Steel Rain.
Rain.
Yeah, the iron guys turn around and with almost a leap, they lay across the chasm, forming a
Ooh!
living bridge.
Oh, I'm
that's
so
so
glad we
weird.
did that. You know, that's a much better alternative than what we were originally thinking.
Yeah, I agree. That was worth 3 hours.
Totally worth it, guys. Totally worth it. We should always look for banners. Just
Big
saying.
brain.
Yeah, as you go to stand there, these do the same thing, as do these.
And then they hit us.
No, and then they turn
and
the thing.
As do these. A bolt of energy shoots out of each of the pillars and connects with one of the groups of people laying across it, and with a flash of light, you are somewhere else.
Oh shit. Bum,
I
bum,
asked
bum.
Don, "Hey, do you know the city that has that slogan? Slogan? Eat fresh."
Roll me a D20 for her intelligence check, please.
Oh, sure. Wow.
She says, "I feel like I should, but I'm not remembering it at the moment."
It's okay. Figure it out later.
What is it? Masters of the Steel Rain?
Mhm.
Is that rain
Yes.
as in rain R-A-I-N or R-E-I-G-N?
Good question. R-A-I-N.
Okay.
R-A-I-N?
Mhm.
I would have thought it was rain the other
It
one.
was not.
I thought it was rain, the weather rain, because I think
It
Derek
is.
said rains plural. Or maybe I'm just making.
I
that
was
up.
thinking Master of the
plural,
Steel's
yes.
rain and
Yeah.
area.
Well, that could have been like the bit of a horse. Rains.
That's less cool.
You find yourselves
Fair enough.
in
Is there a face?
completely enclosed cave. There is a translucent bridge stretching out into the center of the cave, where a enormous metal container hangs. It
Yo,
seems
if
to
that's
glow
a
from within.
Mythalar, you're not moving that out of
How
here.
are we getting this out of here?
I would love to
We're
try
not.
to jump.
We
Can I?
just take the city with us.
Or it could
Does-
just be the container holding it. But
Would we
Can
be able to move it? It's broken. I could walk over.
Yeah, it flickers every time you step on it, but
This
remains
thing?
solid under your feet.
yo,
Yes.
is it like the one in Thor? What's the bridge called?
Bifrost.
Yes, that's what I
Does it-
imagine it looks like.
Is it flickering as a
Except
response, or is it flickering as like it's like
like every time
threatening to go away?
every time a foot comes down, it like flickers away for a second and then comes back.
I look in. Is it big?
As you get up to it, you can see that floating in the very center of this container, just suspended in midair right here in the center, is a crystal about the size of a basketball, with a crack running straight down the middle.
What color is it?
Can we reach it?
It's transparent.
Oh, so it's not purple?
No.
Oh man, I thought for sure it
you
was
could-
purple. I don't know why.
You could reach it by like having someone hold someone else and like leaning in. It's, it's in the middle there, but it's not far down
Why
or
doesn't
anything.
Why
It's
doesn't Ray
just
just fly
right
over to
Oh,
it?
yeah, I was gonna
in
say,
the
fly
You
center.
could do that. Right, I don't know if you should just touch it with your hands.
I don't know either, but I don't know.
think
Do we have a choice?
take some clothes and wrap
Ray?
it around or something.
Dawn says, once you take that, any residual magic that's powering the city will stop.
So lava will flow in.
Yes. And the city will start breaking apart, and any of the enchantments that are still around will go wild until they run out of energy.
Like that
But
bridge?
we need it.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, like the bridge.
What do we actually need it though? Or we just need to repair it?
We need it. We need to bring it to a repairer.
Why don't we bring the repair to it?
It's
don't
not
have
possible.
one.
We don't have that
Why?
time either.
What?
Because we don't know who it is yet.
We don't have a repairer.
Right. So what are we gonna do with it?
Not give it to somebody else.
But if we take it, we're in the middle
seems
of.
silly to leave it here now that we're here.
Agreed.
But if we take it, we are possibly going to die. Like we are.
How big is the city, Derek?
Sorry?
How big is the city approximately?
We are directly affected by the.
Are you talking about like surface area or?
How?
So,
okay. Here. How
so
far?
Like, the top of the city is roughly circular, and that circle is about a mile in radius. So it's about 2
2
miles
diameter
across in total. Because of the way it's constructed on top of the mountaintop, the tip of the mountaintop on the bottom is also about a mile down from the top.
We are also immune to fire, at least for another 12 hours or so. So, the only thing we have to watch out for is being crushed by lava.
So we got approximately 6.5 square miles.
I can get myself out of here.
So how about the rest of us just go back across the bridge, wait for Ray to take the thing, and then run?
There's
we go across to run. We got here via magic.
You teleported in here.
We have no idea how to get out of here.
Okay, everybody shut up for a second. I think you guys need to leave. I think I can probably dimension door out with it. It'll probably take 2 dimension doors just because of how big this place is.
But we don't know how to get out.
Can I
the
real
problem.
quick?
What?
We're just here.
Of this
we were teleported here.
But there is a teleport out, correct?
Where?
At the end of the Bifrost.
Yeah, it was right about here is.
That doesn't make any sense. How are people going to exit if there's no exit? This is a place that they can get to.
That's what we were making sure. Jesus.
So, so you're gonna dimension door. So what are you gonna do? Dimension door to the teleport thing? And
no, dimension door like directly out. I don't know if
but
it's
you don't
up
know
or
where
down
you're going. Right. So how are you gonna dimension door where you don't know?
It doesn't matter. It's a point I choose.
But you have to know what direction to go.
No, she doesn't. As long as the point's within range, she can go there with Dimension Door. You don't have to point at the point you're going to. You just have to say, I want to go to, the teleportation circle we stood on before. And if that point is in range, she'll appear there.
But if it's not,
then the spell won't work.
No, it shunts me.
Yeah, sorry, the spell won't work properly. It throws her into a wall and deals some force damage, and then throws her out at the nearest point she can exit, I think. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
A lava flow.
If you would arrive in a place already occupied by an object or a creature, you and any creature traveling with you take... Oh, it does fail. I take force damage and then it fails. But it doesn't matter, because then... Depending on where we are...
Do you at least want to travel with one other person?
I mean, I don't necessarily want to doom somebody, because this is kind of a Hail Mary.
I guess... Well, so the purpose of us getting the Mythallar is to help the Medusa? Right?
If we fix the Mythallar, then we might be able to stop whatever petrification aura is enhancing her abilities.
Right.
At which point we would be able to approach her and either inform her of or take her through the Entomok trial.
Right. But it's terrifying to take this thing.
I definitely don't agree with not.
You just made an unknown deal with an unknown entity.
Literally,
right, but
this is at least within our control.
Yeah.
Well, that was unknown.
Stupid not to take it though.
We know
what was
that
the point of coming down though? Then.
Yeah, like everything that we just worked for is 100% negated if we fucking leave this thing down here.
Not 100% negated. We know where.
What do you mean if it's not 100% negated? We're literally leaving the thing that we went down here for.
We know exactly where it is. We know exactly how to get it, and no one else does.
No, we know exactly how to get it because you're saying you don't want to get it because we don't know how exactly to get it.
We know the magic word to get to it. We know exactly where it is. We know exactly how to get to it, and we know we know the secret word, the password to get to it. So if
we'd also have to make a deal with a god for another favor to get over here, if they're even willing to do that, or we'd have to prepare to be fire immune somehow.
Right, with a lot more resources.
The fact that we were able to come here and do all of this means that other people can as well.
Agreed, and I don't want anybody else touching this.
Sure, they can, but they don't know how. They don't know all the stuff that we figured out. They don't have Dawn.
I think if you,
I cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
Going
where?
By myself. I'm going up, straight up. I'm seeing what's up there. Maximum 100, 500.
500.
500 maximum, straight up.
Oh.
Hoping.
Okay.
Hoping that I land somewhere, and if not, I'm ready to fly.
It's a good thing that you're ready to fly. Whoops, wrong.
Oh Jesus!
Nope,
back up there.
Wrong map. You land about 300 feet above the teleportation circle.
Oh Jesus!
Falling. Of course, you were ready to fly, so you sort of float lightly back down.
I plink on the teleport, and I say the words again. I don't know if to activate them.
Yeah, it does activate again, and you end up back down here.
500 feet works.
So we need to get out of here then.
Okay.
So we teleport back up.
Okay. So everyone but Ray teleports back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has it been 5 hours since?
I don't think so.
It's been at least 5 hours since I casted.
The first time, yes.
Yeah.
It has been.
I'm casting it again, so that way I at least can get a hold of you if you're in a mile radius.
Sounds good.
Well, I also want to tell you 3, 2, 1, just so that you're ready.
Yes, please.
Where are you all going to wait for Ray? Are you waiting at the other end of the teleport
bottom of the
circle?
stairs?
Bottom of the stairs. Okay.
No, not. Do we want to be at the bottom of the stairs? Isn't lava?
You guys want to
flowing
leave.
in? We should be at the very top, out of this city, I think.
But that's
right?
You said you want that as well. Ray?
I can fly. I can go above the lava at some point. I just need to exit the building.
Right.
Most of
Where do you want us? At the gates of the city?
Sure.
Trying to pry the gates open? Or is it already pried open since we had it open the first time?
The lava flows may have closed it again. You may want to consider reopening them.
So I think we should go maybe work on the gates to get out of the city since it may take a long time.
We should just be at a point where the lava can't flow and cover us. Because we are immune to fire, but if it starts flowing into this cave, we'll effectively drown in lava.
Yep.
But it's not like water. If it flows in, won't we just be on top of it?
You would
if it fills the tunnel
on lava.
Until it fills the tunnel, at which point we're crushed to the ceiling then.
If it's filling the staircase from the bottom, it's just going to push us up.
It sort of depends how much comes in at once.
I would rather you guys be outside.
I want to go to the gates, trying to pry it, make sure it's open, that we don't have to be like, fuck, we need to spend an hour trying to get the gates open again.
Okay. Yeah, you can go to the gates, and they do need prying open.
Can I sit at the?
I tell that to Ray.
and sit here regaining another spell slot.
It does not take an hour to pry them open.
Okay.
It takes about 30 minutes.
Ah, shit. Do I regain a spell slot?
No.
Well, what about while we were climbing
Oh,
up
actually,
to get there to
yeah,
begin
it
with?
took a while to get there. Sure.
Dope. I have
Okay,
2 dimension doors now.
Go, Ray. We have the gates open.
All right, 3, 2, 1. I drop in and I grab it.
Okay.
And I dimension door straight up.
Immediately as you pull it out of there, the entire city begins to shake and crumble. It's like the last several thousand years suddenly decide to catch up in terms of erosion and decay.
Can you use another dimension door to get like further to us? Right?
Yeah. That's why I wanted to rest.
Yeah, I don't want you to get
Presumably
crumbled.
to dodge the staircase from hell that she doesn't have detect magic for.
Yep.
Yeah, the stairs, the crystalline dome on the outside, the buildings all begin to crumble and fade away into dust as lava begins to pour in through all of the newfound cracks. It very quickly becomes irrelevant that you had managed to force the gates open because the gates themselves rust away into almost nothing.
LOL.
But Ray makes it out.
Sort of. Ray does not
I'm
make
dead.
it to you immediately. Ray does make it to the top level, which means she finds herself sort of plonked down on top of this lake of lava as the city disintegrates away. It's actually more of a bowl of lava because of the shape that the city was holding in it that starts slowly filling in, requiring a good bit of scrambling, which we're going to call another Constitution save for everyone in terms of exhaustion.
Oh, geez, it hot. Oh, actually.
Not for heat, just for having to basically like climb sand dunes of metal for hours.
Ray.
Yeah.
Damn.
You all make it. Color me surprised.
I don't
What was
even
it- what was
need to
it?
do that because I can fly.
You do all end up eventually back on the little bit of land. Ray still with that basketball-sized Mythalar.
Shove it in your backpack.
In my backpack?
Closet.
No, don't put it in your
Oh.
room. Don't put it in your room.
Why?
Cause you don't have curtains up yet. Don't do that.
I mean, it's not like I'm looking in the window.
It's just a rock.
It's not just a rock.
It's true, it's not just a rock.
It's broke though, so there's really no magic to it, right?
But it's not broke because the city was
Yeah.
literally being held up by this thing, and now it's gone. It's not that broke.
Backpack.
Yeah, I think. Well,
Wrap it up.
do we,
Put
hold
it in your backpack.
Hold on, though. Do we really want to be walking around with this radioactive motherfucker, for 4 hours?
Is it? Can you detect magic on it again, Kipo? See what
He
it.
goes blinded. His retinas are gone.
I mean, I'm sure I could, but I'm fairly certain it is magic.
I could identify it.
Does it tell you the grade of magic, or it just says magic?
I could identify it. Is that right? You're gonna identify it?
I can't
Do you-
identify if you would like
Do
to.
you want
go
to
ahead.
identify it? I'm sure it's gonna say Mythalar, do not touch.
Well, I have to touch it to identify it.
Is
Ray's
that
already
cast-
touching it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll come out glowing. I'll just glow.
Yeah. I'll
Is
cast
that
identify
casting
on it.
magic though onto it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do that either.
Oh,
It
too late. I
And
did
yet
it.
Zoltan did. Zoltan, could you make an intelligence saving throw, please?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can do that.
Saving throw is 30.
No, it was 20.
Okay, that's good.
So Zoltan
DC
takes
is
half
30.
damage.
Oh shit.
Zoltan, when you cast Identify on that thing, it seems to enhance your Identify beyond anything you've imagined before. It identifies everything, every magical item within. You're not quite sure what radius, but it must have been wide because there are a lot of them. The influx of information is too much for you to handle, and you're able to push it aside before it completely overwhelms you and turns you into a drooling vegetable a la the Feeble Mind spell. But you still take a significant amount of psychic damage, half of this.
Well, at least I didn't take the whole thing. Because that was 2 more than I have right now.
I think we should put this away in my room. I don't think we want to hold it.
Can you at least wrap it so your
Sure.
significant thing can't see it?
My significant thing?
It would make me feel better.
Sure, I'll wrap it. I'll wrap it in some bed sheets.
Zoltan, you can make an Arcana check, though.
Okay.
Derek doesn't want me putting it in a weird dimension.
I feel like that's asking for trouble too.
I certainly don't want to carry it butt-ass naked.
Zoltan, you'd imagine that any sort of magic interacting with this thing is going to cause unpredictable results.
Oh no.
You don't put it in your room. Put it in your backpack.
So
my room's not magical, it's just my room.
Magic. It's not magic, my shit. I don't have a room.
I think our best bet is to not do magic on this because, so when I tried to identify it, I identified a lot. Not just it, but like, I mean, it felt like the entire planet. I knew everything everywhere, but I just couldn't comprehend it because, like, I'm really smart, but I'm just not that smart, you know? I'm like wicked smart, but just not smart enough.
And do you know what my fungus does?
It probably.
It's gone now. In and out.
Yeah, he still has some.
So
Experiment
I'm not so
later.
good with nature,
Zoltan,
but I could give it a whirl.
Make a intelligence check, please.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna set here. Hold this, and I give it to anyone who.
You know, I rolled
it.
so well on all of my
Yeah. Hold that, and then hold this with my necklace. I go away, and then I come back out with bed sheets.
Wrap that
Wrapping
motherfucker
the
up.
Mythalarn bed sheets. Wonderful.
And then I kind of like make a backpack or a little sling.
Okay.
That's great.
Will it fit in your backpack?
No, I don't have a backpack.
What
I
the
have
hell?
a
Put it
room.
in my backpack.
I have a room. I don't
I
have
don't
a
think you should be
backpack.
carrying that open like that.
It's not gonna be. It's wrapped up.
You look suspicious as fuck.
It's my baby.
It's either stolen treasure or a child.
I gave my
My
backpack
baby.
to the Medusa, so I don't have a backpack actually.
It's my child now.
Thea goes,
Do you want
Please-
to put it in Thea's
please
backpack?
put it in the backpack.
Do you have room?
I
Yeah,
will
wrap
make room.
Hey, wrap it in the sheets first though. That way it doesn't come in contact with anything that may be magical in her backpack already.
Yeah, that's why we were putting it in sheets.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the ISRM in
Thea's like,
Lord
I
of the
don't
Rings.
really got anything that's...
Yeah, you can stow it in
Magic.
Thea's backpack for now.
I legit have nothing magic except my
How dare
blades.
you steal this chance to baby Bjorn a Mythalar from me?
Listen, I am just protecting the baby so no one steals it.
In a backpack?
Yeah.
It doesn't
How
breathe.
heavy does
it's
this
okay.
thing weigh? If I know I have to start dumping out weapons
It's
on the floor.
it's actually extremely light. It doesn't seem to weigh almost anything.
Oh, okay.
It resists gravity. It was floating. It was floating in that thing, right?
Yeah, it seems to. Yeah, it seems to have pretty perfect buoyancy in air. It stays wherever you put it height-wise.
That's cool. I think we should try to harness that.
Yes, that is the most impressive ability of the Mythalar.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So far.
Starting back, the first thing you come across is the fields where the Ifrit is still working. He doesn't actually have anything to say to you if you're just walking on through.
I just want to walk on through.
I give him like a head nod if he looks my way, but if he doesn't, then
we're kind of fire immune now. We could, do the work.
I think that deal's set.
Yeah.
Unless you want something from him.
Because that's using his gift to work.
I kind of want to get in a fight with this ball.
No.
I'm sorry, what?
If you get in a fight with anything down here, I'm literally walking away.
No, I don't want to start a fight for no reason. I just kind of curious if we would be like, more badass.
Put it on our to-do list for our future selves.
Okay, I like that idea.
Get
I like
in a fight with the fireball.
Future me is really cool. I think about him often.
Yeah, and you have time to actually make it all the way back down before your fire immunity wears off.
Thank Jesus.
When we get to the bowl again, I want to test putting some of the fungus in lava.
Ooh! I do come and look for this.
It burns up. It seems that it is able to absorb heat, but to an upper limit.
That sucks. I thought maybe it would just go.
An explosion of spores.
Yeah, it seems that lava is beyond its ability to cope with in terms of absorbing heat.
So once we get back to the city, I imagine it's not going to take us the full 24 hours of the spell. Are we able to drop the spell willingly?
You can end it
on our own. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll do that before coming out of the hole.
Ceiling wreathed in flames.
Yeah, I would very much like to not do that. So I will drop the spell prior to exiting.
You can drop from the ceiling wreathed in flames. That'll get you past the last bit of lava that you have to pass.
Is it still coming out of the ceiling?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Before we do go out, I just grab a bunch of lava and I play with it like you would slime.
Yeah.
And then I put it back
in
there.
that's
Danger
fun. I do it
putty.
Too. Yeah. I see
Well,
Ray
maybe
doing
you should
it.
let it cool and keep it for a
like a
memento.
souvenir.
Yeah.
Wait,
can we all make stuff?
Yeah, let's make it.
Yeah, this is your only chance to eat lava.
We don't want to eat lava.
Yeah, you'll be
Might
shitting
not
rocks.
Come by the time
you could lick it. You could
maybe
look
bricks.
You can see how it tastes.
But yeah, you can make yourself a little lava sculpture.
Yes,
I would
please.
love to do that.
Yeah, everyone can add a lava sculpture to their inventory.
Oh, hell yeah.
What's everyone making?
I haven't thought about that yet.
I have, but I don't know if this is more Riza and less Ray.
Dick.
It's not gonna be a straight up dick, but it is gonna be weirdly phallic. And there are gonna be elements where it's is this a pair of boobs? Or is this just abstract art?
Okay, Ray makes a vaguely sexual shape.
So, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Magic items are immune to fire, correct?
No.
No?
No.
How heavy is this gonna be?
Would I know? Would my what is it? What's the thing? My focus. Would it be hurt by fire? Would it be hurt by the lava?
Oh, that's not even a magic item.
So yes, it would be hurt by the lava? Okay. So then I won't... Then what I want to do is I want to kind of make a little... not... Almost kind of like a scepter, but not as long as a scepter would typically be. More like a snow cone handle. Or like a...
An ice cream cone.
Not snow... Yeah, sure, ice cream cone, and I want to make an ice cream cone, or I'm really sure ice cream cone, cotton candy cone, more like a cotton candy cone.
Okay.
But I want it to the conical, the circular, spherical version of the thing, and I want to kind of make a place for that to sit, so that when it dries, I can attach it.
So you have like a cool ass scepter with your focus.
What you
kind
can
of
do
that's
is
what I
actually
want to do.
Wait until it's like cooled but still a little molten, so that it won't break your focus, and then like lace it in there if you want.
That's what I want to do.
Okay. Yeah. How is it in there? Is it like a simple over the top, or is it like spiraled
if
around,
I could.
or...
Well, if I'm able to do like you just said, initially I was gonna think that later I would get some metal and add it, but if I can still kind of form it, but it won't be, then I'll do little like claws that kind of come up, or 4 claws that come around the circle.
Okay.
Just enough to kind of hold the focus in there.
Yeah. What about Kipo?
Kipo is building sort of a rudimentary box that is just chock full of dimples and holes that he could properly seed things to grow in.
Nice.
Aww. It's so practical.
How heavy is this stuff? Do I think? But it's
as
cool.
heavy as stone.
Can I make it pretty
it's basically
thin?
rock.
Is it like obsidian, like glass though, kind of?
It depends. You can make it into obsidian, pumice, whatever you want. Whatever works best for what you're making.
Theo wants to make jewelry.
Okay.
I want it.
Like she wants like those like cool ear pieces that come like the side of her head.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's why she's wondering how heavy they are.
Yeah, we'll say you can make it out of like an obsidian type thing that's not super heavy for its size.
I want mine to look like straight up obsidian.
Sure.
Freaking sweet.
I want mine to just look like rock.
All right.
I love rocks.
All right. Yeah, and you all now have lava creations.
That's awesome. We'll never get to do that ever again.
Yeah, it of course takes a while for them to cool, but you've got a while of your spell lasting. So,
I mean,
with the spell up, that just makes it hotter. But yeah, you walk out of there with a Mythalar in a backpack and several lava creations.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
And a memory to last a lifetime.
I'm
and
changing
a favor to a god that we're gonna conveniently forget about.
He didn't say god. I don't know why we keep thinking god.
A being.
A being. A creature. A person.
A person that is tied to very powerful elemental beings.
Where to next? You have a crowd surrounding you, deep gnomes all just sort of staring and muttering amongst themselves as you descend dripping lava through this hole in the ceiling.
Sorry.
Just tell them that, and of course I'm saying this in something like, I'm gonna cast Psionic Whispers so they can't fucking hear me again.
You already cast it.
It only lasted, it probably wore off by now again.
Oh.
So
they don't seem angry. They seem a little odd.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
AWED.
We're gods.
But no, they know you're not gods. But all the same, you've done something very impressive.
Sure.
Did they
future
watch us?
home did not turn into a lava pit.
Did they watch us playing with lava? That they watch us mold.
We're just sitting like in a sandbox and everybody's around us.
We're like kids playing.
Could I?
While I'm waiting for
closing the hole, because there is lava trickling, correct?
With Stone Shape?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just gonna fix that up.
It's still trickling down a little bit, but it'll probably be done by the end of the day now.
Oh, okay. I just don't want to have someone accidentally just walk unknowingly through.
Yeah.
It's like, ah!
Well, there's a pretty obvious pile of rock and lava that you dropped, if you'll recall, so nobody's going to be walking under this hole for a bit.
Okay. That's good.
All right, who's ready to go fight whatever bone dragons lie in wait?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I cast a lot of spells. I would love to take a nap. And it was really hot up there.
I think we need to take a nap.
We kind of did some. I'm actually not feeling very well.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You know, trying to think about that stone didn't do good things for me. Nor did the heat. I think I'd like to sleep before the bone dragons. But I am really stoked about the obsidian, like that was Ray. That was such a good idea.
You.
Probably your best idea ever.
Oh wow. Let's I think we should rest. What time of day? Well, there's no day down here, but I think it's time for a nap.
I think even if we'd
and
only
dinner.
been asleep for like half a day, after what we've gone through, I think I could sleep.
You're all quite tired. That's the exhaustion, and you've been walking for about 12 hours now.
Yeah, we need water.
We're
probably super dehydrated.
Well, I can do some mushroom juice, but I don't know about water.
Actually, I don't know that we would be dehydrated because we're immune to the heat, so the heat wouldn't be like.
Yeah, but we were walking next to lava.
You were walking for about 4 hours before you became immune to the heat, and even being immune to the heat doesn't hydrate the air around you as you're breathing it in.
Yeah, right. And you can't drink because your water skin is not immune to fire.
Your water all boiled off within minutes of you being on there.
Sure.
Yeah, we should rest, eat, drink, and take a
nap.
Yeah. Take a
sleep.
nap.
Long sleep, not nap.
You can. What are you gonna do with the Mythalar while you're sleeping? Is someone watching it, or are you just?
We're just gonna hug
it. Like, what's the plan for that?
Technically, elves don't have to sleep, so.
Well, you have to trance.
I know.
4 hours unconscious.
Well, 4 hours, yeah. So can me and Ray take turns being unconscious in the night?
Yes, you can.
So that one of us can.
Jorlin too, as well.
Watch this.
Okay, yeah. So between Thea, Ray, and Jorlin, someone will always have eyes on the Mythalar.
Yeah, I don't.
On the backpack, the insignificant backpack.
It's just bulging.
It was bulging before I put that in there.
It's just a standard black.
But now it's got a really specific shape to it. It's very round.
Someone's carrying the sun inside a JanSport.
It's very not to mention it's very round, not to mention that if you leave it, like if you try to take off your backpack, it'll just hover in the air.
Yeah. Well, it'll actually slowly sink down because the backpack has weight.
Yeah.
Because I have a bunch of shit in it.
Yeah.
So suspicious.
I won't take off my backpack. I'll sleep with it.
It's fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, hella suspicious.
So, okay, so now...
I mean, I would say it's a little less suspicious than a blanket wrapped around.
It's a baby.
So just real quick, before we go to sleep...
Child.
Uh-huh.
Before we go to sleep, do we want to take this with us to the rock dragons, or do we want to get this to our friend
I don't want to give this to anyone. I have no friends except the 3 people right here.
We literally are asking someone else to fix it for us.
Or
we don't have someone to fix it for us yet. We have another person looking into finding a person to fix it. And the person that's looking for that is in a whole nother city.
Did Dulamar say when he'd get back to us, or...?
He said he would look.
Do we have the ability to talk to him today, or no? We already burnt that.
Yeah, you only talked to him today, so you would imagine it's going to be a bit before he can get back to you on that.
Let's table this until we can talk to him and see what we need to do.
Okay, so our plan for... I just want to get a plan for tomorrow before we go night.
So you know what spells to prepare.
Waking up and go into the Bone Dragon, then?
I think we're going to go to the Bone Dragon. That's our next thing on the list.
I guess.
We found the Mythalar. I can take that off the list.
I don't want to tell anybody about this thing.
Well, I agree. We don't tell anybody about it.
Absolutely not.
So, Is there any spells that you guys in particular think would be more useful to get for tomorrow? Preparing them.
Oh, you guys do it?
Huh?
Pairing spells?
Thea's like, no, I don't even know what a spell is.
What's that?
No, realistically, I'm gonna be honest. Preparing a spell does me no good. I don't have that many spells that I can't have because I have so many spells that I'm able to have.
Worth checking.
But yeah, I looked into it. There's really no change.
So as you all long rest and remove your level of exhaustion, Ray and Thea.
Uh-oh.
When you take your trance for the night, in addition to your normal dreams, you also experience each other's.
What did y'all do?
Do we see each other in our dreams? We just experience.
Or do we just know we're experiencing it because we have been telling each other our dreams?
You may or may not know that it is the other person's dream. I don't know how much you've told each other about that, but you do have both of them.
Even though they don't sleep at the same time?
Yes. Incidentally, them not trancing at the same time is why they don't see each other there.
Oh.
Wait, what do you dream of?
Yeah, you should, if you haven't already, share with each other what those are. You can message it to each other if you want to be all sneaky about it, or you can just say.
I honestly can't remember the almost word for word for what my dreams are. I know what it is.
I can just send it out if you'd prefer.
I know that there is a link to it in the...
I think I have it in my character sheet somewhere.
What do you guys... Oh, we're not... I don't know. We'll talk this whenever we wake up.
I have it open. You're copying it, but...
I'll stop then. Yeah, but that's the only odd thing that happens overnight.
Is it... Are we awake? So we can take that long rest, right?
Yeah, you get that long rest.
Cool. Oh,
I wonder what the fuck happened there.
Okay. Do you share your information?
Nope.
Huh?
I certainly don't.
Okay.
I think it's fucking weird.
Fair
I don't know if me and Ray have specifically talked about our dreams to each other.
I have gone and said that Ellen is looking for me. That I think, or at least I think Ellen is looking for me because of the way Ellen described the thing that Ellen wanted. I was like, I think that's me.
So is actually Ellen's name, or are we just calling her Ellen because that's what you've chosen to call her?
That's
Ellen is it's ILIN, which is ELIN, which is unfortunate for Derek because all we can say is now Ellen DeGeneres. So either she gets a name change as an NPC.
So every time you say Ellen, I think Ellen DeGeneres, and I thought you're just being like facetious. So I think that it's not a real person.
Nope. Her name is Ellen, but we call her Ellen DeGeneres.
Okay. So, I'm pretty sure we've all shared our dreams, but it's always been like I share my dream, and I don't think we've actually talked it. We've just said we shared it, unless you haven't, which I know that I'm pretty sure I have. I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure we kind of all talked about it at one point. Thea's just gonna be like, well, that's fucking weird, and just put it aside for another day.
So neither one of you talks about it. Neither one of you talks.
At the moment, I don't feel like it is
and I say to
important.
Yeah, I just talked to Don, like, hey, did you see that?
Yes.
Does Don see your dreams?
Yes.
Don knows about my dreams. Don was like, hey, FYI, you have no privacy.
Don says, I also, I know it's a little late to be telling you because it's disintegrated now. But I remembered the name of that city.
Oh, what is it?
It was Sakkors.
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 Is there significance? We don't know.
Are they anybody particularly bad, good, big players in a back then?
They were, yes. They made lots of weapons. Constructs.
Steel Rain.
Yes.
Ninja stars.
Did they make really, really big things?
No. No. Mostly they made armies of constructs. But it reminded me of where I'd seen, the other things before. They were from Sakkors' rival, Palter.
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 Other things. What does that mean?
You know where Palter usually hovered? Well, I guess there's no... Well, that's a dumb question, because I imagine the land has changed and...
Yeah.
You don't know anything about Faerun.
Maybe... Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, if we get up to the surface, I can bring you to...
If you could find an old map of the Netherese Empire, then I could tell you where, and you could see where that is now.
Yeah. I'll have to put that on the list.
Future us is so great.
Sent to Dulamar?
Do we have to say more than just the one thing, or because if we're talking to more than once, we have to be like, yo, send back to us.
Remember, he promised to contact a bunch of other wizards for you. He might not be able to send that to you.
I don't...
Except for the stone.
True.
I think we might need to give him a little bit more time.
Well, we can at least talk. We can at least let him know we found it.
Yeah, the stone is free.
That's
he
true.
just might not be able to give you a bunch of sendings today because he promised to contact a bunch of people on your behalf.
Sure. And we burned him out yesterday.
Yep.
Well.
FYI, when you wake up, Thea, her skin color has changed. It's now red.
Oh, wow.
She's feeling fiery now.
Is that because of the lava? Is that permanent? Is this a bracelet thing? Do I need to write it down?
Thea goes, does he look red? And points to Zoltan.
I mean, you are two different individuals. You have different dreams. You're not sharing the same ones.
Thea goes, no, it's how I was born. It goes based off my moods. Or how I feel.
So you're like a walking mood ring.
No.
You just said that your skin color changes off your mood. Never mind.
So are you using the sending stone to Durlamar?
Yep. Hey Durlamar, we found the Mythalar. Following up on Entomok. See you later.
You get a response back.
Any news?
Keep it safe. Don't use magic on it. I'll get back to you when I can.
Definitely don't identify it. Definitely. Oh, good idea. Good idea.
Thea's like, I tried warning you, but you were too quick.
Yeah, I'm pointing. There's no point in warning me. Honestly, warning me is just gonna make me want to do it even more.
True. Next time I'll coach you on. Yeah, do it.
Then I might be like, oh, I don't know if I should do this.
That's why you both have bracelets.
Well, honestly, I'm not hating.
What are you talking about? We don't got bracelets.
Yeah, I don't have a bracelet.
Just because they're not visible doesn't mean you don't have them.
I don't have I got 50 plat. Oh no, 5.
This is not a sort of object permanent situation. You're not toddlers.
Says you.
All right, let's go to the Dragon Bones.
Yeah.
Hold on, though. I do want to say that if there is a potential undead dragon there, we don't probably want to bring said Mythalar object that may be coveted by an undead dragon.
Can we leave it with Topsy?
That's it. I don't know where we would put it.
You just said you don't trust it with anyone, and you want to leave it with Topsy and Turvy?
Don't trust it with anyone.
No, absolutely
not. You mean Firthek and Kasai?
Wink.
What about, is your family gone?
They left this morning.
Yeah, they left this morning.
Oh.
To be honest,
they didn't even say goodbye to you?
Morning, yeah. No, they said goodbye.
Oh, okay.
That was when you were gone.
We still never 100% figured out if Kipo's mom was a slime or not.
Wait, hold on. Why are we going to the Bone Dragon? That's where the thing is, right?
That's where the person is that finished the Entomok trial, so we can learn how to do it.
Still alive.
Oh, okay.
Because if we do it, we can even still ask for something as well, not just for the Medusa.
Hey,
so
by
it
the
might
way,
essentially help us, maybe, too.
By the way, before we leave town, we could also go hit up those talking rock. The
speaking stones.
Feels like I don't even know who I would talk to.
The only one who has yet to use it, who can use it, is Ray.
Oh, I thought it was once a day.
No.
Oh.
You guys should have been praying to someone at this point.
Feels like no one's piqued my fancy yet.
Kipo, from having used it, would be pretty sure it's about once a week.
Got it.
I mean, we could try to use it, but who knows who's gonna answer?
Well, I don't want to talk to it. I'm with you. There's nobody that's, yeah, they're there, but fuck them. But Ray could talk to him.
Yeah, sure. Fuck my god. Fuck him.
No,
talk to your god.
Not yours specifically. Just in the thought. Yeah, whatever. I just don't have one, so there's no one for me to talk to.
You and Thea both made donations at the Temple of Illustrae.
We did.
I made what?
A donation to the Temple of Illustrae.
What is that?
That's Ray's temple.
That's Ray's god, isn't it?
When we were in Lithmyathar.
Oh, I did make
donations. She
seems
pretty nice.
So I could... She did seem pretty cool, to be honest with you. That wedding was pretty sweet. It was legit.
Well, are you going to go there, or are you going to go straight off to the Dragon Bones?
I don't... Do we know?
We need to decide what to do with our basketball.
Well,
That is an excellent question.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just voicing a concern. I don't necessarily know how to solve it.
I think your concern is legit. It's the only people I would maybe trust are Topsy and Turvy and Jorlin if you wanted to leave him behind.
I 1,000,000% concur with this.
Really don't want to leave him behind. Because we may need his beefiness.
Well, I think that honestly, and I think that maybe Jorlin would provide more benefit to us as a basketball watcher.
I don't know.
Right?
Jorlin knows how to fight. And I feel like this might be a definitely more fighting action kind of day versus yesterday.
Sure. Man. We haven't made any... How far away is, Medusa?
I wouldn't want to put it around her, though, either, because that's just gonna... I feel like her magical aura is just... It's gonna be crazy.
She already is.
Yeah, but it's gonna make it even worse. And we literally told her to go sit in a temple.
How many days has it been since we left her?
A while. She probably needs more food. I think we gave her like 12 days.
It has not been 12 days.
We gave her
Oh god. I had like
we gave her enough food for 12 days.
We gave her a lot of stuff.
4.
We hooked her up.
Like a
yeah, I think it's been like 4, but I'd have to check to be sure. But it's something like 4-ish.
I think we've packed our days heavily.
Yeah.
Your Chewy box is larger than my Chewy box, and I have the food of a Great Dane that comes in it.
I think it's the litter. Derek has not opened it since it came like a week ago.
It usually takes me several days to open. Mine walks right inside the front door and then just sits next to the front door for a couple days.
That's what ours usually do.
Unless the dog runs out of food, in which case I have to open it. But
that's what my
why am I still talking in Zoltan's voice? So
what are we doing with the basketball?
Alright, options. Leave it with Topsy and Turvy. Option 2, leave it with Jorlin.
Those are our only options.
100%.
Option 3, leave it with Nahidra.
No, she's already full of magic, and he said
you're right.
Keep it
So
away from magic.
Strike number 3 then.
Topsy
so those
and
are
Turvy
2.
Topsy and Turvy are shady as shit.
They've literally been with us though since.
Okay, and we didn't even know and they were shady the entire time. They're were-rats, and we never knew until we were here. They were like, "Oh yeah, I'm not."
To be fair, I don't think it was necessarily something that you needed to advertise.
Okay, that's all good and well. I just think that they are kind of shady people, and to leave this.
I didn't mean to put you on blast so that you would open.
Yeah, look what you did. You're like, Derek didn't open it for a week.
Sorry.
He's like, no, I did.
I was just noting that it looks bigger than my Great Dane's dog.
It's both food and
box.
litter.
Oh, the cat is there. He is there. He is back. Oh, there he goes.
Question not relating to the campaign. Is it cheaper to get your stuff through Chewy?
You get like a couple.
Or do you get like certain brands through Chewy that you like that you can't find?
It's convenient.
Easier.
It's convenient, and they do give you a discount if you have them auto ship stuff to you every so often.
Yeah.
Which we do because it lines up pretty well with how often we need it if you set it right.
Gotcha.
The Amazon does too. The better part about Chewy over Amazon is that Chewy will let you go more than like bi-weekly, every 3 weeks. Whereas Amazon is like monthly, and that's it. Like you get it every month, and my dog eats more than a bag of food a month, so I have to like.
And for us, our cats eat less than a bag of food a month.
Right.
Yeah, your dog is like huge. Ours is like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
For the 2.
So, the benefit of they're both the same.
Also,
but
Papa
Chewy...
Bezos doesn't need any more of your money.
Yeah, Daddy Bezos. No. Sorry, Daddy. But yeah.
Okay.
It's just easy peasy.
Honestly, we're all pretty shady people.
You know, that's a fair point.
Yeah, but we're collectively shady, and at the end of the day, I trust each and every one of you with my life.
We're all
And
collectively
we trusted
shady.
Topsy and Turvy for about a month.
We're a little off shady in our own ways.
If you all trump me, you all trump me, and that's fine. I feel a little weird, leaving the Mithlar with them, but it is what it is. I'd rather Jorlin's my pick.
I would rather leave it with Jorlin first.
Would you rather Jorlin be with us for potentially fighting undead dragons?
That's what I'm at.
I would rather leave the Mithlar to Jorlin.
That's 3 that would.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm kind of scared to leave Jorlin behind.
Sounds like you're leaving the Mythalar here with Jorlin while you venture off
to fight dragons.
Do we know how far this is?
It's well known where the dragon bones is, because all of the gnomes of Blingdenstone know to avoid it.
Is it more than like a mile away?
It's about half a day's journey.
So more than a mile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Jorlin.
Please don't run away with Mythalar.
Can we put a tracking device on him?
Sneak a GPS software on his phone.
Isn't there something like that, like a spell, like if you have a piece of someone's something?
It's called scrying. It's a 4th level spell, or maybe 5th. Point is, you don't get it yet.
We could hire someone.
Scrying is 5th level and requires like 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
For a crystal ball or something.
I knew the spell existed somehow.
It does. You just can't
what it
use
required. I didn't know.
All right. So you take off back into the darkness. Off to the dragon bones.
Bones.
We're not abandoning the city yet, we swear.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Yeah, I'm just having like terrible anxiety. Like Jorlin leaves with the Mythalar to offer it back up to like fucking Menzoberranzan, and it's like, hey, take me back.
Say it.
Take me back.
Here you go, Lolth. Please enjoy this.
Please enjoy this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I broke up with you. I made a mistake. I want you back.
He was gonna kill himself.
No, Jorlin's got a business plan to open a slime bakery.
What?
You clearly haven't been reading my Jorlin fanfic.
Oh.
It's in the notes.
It's in the notes.
Just Control F Jorlin.
Best part is I absolutely believe that exists in the notes somewhere. As you approach the area that you know to be the Dragon Bones, you can tell that it's getting warmer, and you're also starting to see not just fungus, but actual moss and other vegetation.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
There goes Kipo.
Moss.
Kipo's just huffing moss.
Moss is nice. Everyone likes moss.
I mean, comparatively.
Everyone loves moss.
Kipo's got a thing, and it's colonial organisms.
Oh, I meant to ask, could I have some of those crystals that you got from that place where I told you definitely not to use magic, and then I immediately did magic?
The Phaserus crystals?
Yeah. I don't need all of them. Just like maybe, I don't know, a quarter pound. That's a lot.
Thea or Beru were carrying them.
Yes.
Oh.
And I think 10 of them weigh 50 pounds.
Oh my god.
Yes. So that's why my backpack has lots of lumps.
I'll take a pound of it.
Oh, if you want, I could take some of that. My backpack's not very full.
That's okay. Keep it open for more fungus.
What are they? What are they?
Phaserus crystals.
What is that?
I have them nicely wrapped up.
Did I miss this? Was I gone for this?
No, you were here for this one.
Those crystal golems that we did.
These are just bones, right? They're not like
talking
weird
to.
statues.
Yeah,
or...
I'll explain in a second here.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, this place, that's a dragon's head.
You come
This
to
place is cool.
a cavern in which you see some enormous dragon heads, what would have had to be great worms easily, much bigger than any dragon you've ever seen in the present day. Interspersed throughout the cavern, there are also the bones of smaller dragons, mostly set around and amongst the bones of these larger ones. Some of the bones look like normal bones, others seem metallic, and others still seem crystalline in nature, but all are shaped as bones. In the very center of the cavern, you can see a stone with blue etchings that seems to glow, casting light across the cavern, which must be what's allowing this moss to grow here. The light is reflected in the eyes of the dead dragon skulls, and standing on the stone in the center of the cavern, hunched over and sort of picking at the stone with one finger, you see a tiefling.
Oh, which one was a tiefling?
Malik.
He looks fairly young, and is dressed in a sort of a patchwork of leather, metal, and cloth, and carrying a staff made of either crystal or glass.
I see it, and I pull out my obsidian scepter just to hold, kind of like a. Does that make sense? When you see someone with something kind of like you pull yours out to
hey!
be like, I got one of those too.
As you move past this dragon skull, you can feel and smell the breath of a dragon as you pass.
No, no, no.
Malik! Which one?
This map is honestly really cool.
It is really cool.
I'm not yelling because I'm terrified I'm going to wake up the dead. Hello? Malik.
Excuse me, are you Malik?
Oh my god.
He whips around and says, "Alright, first, don't touch anything."
The apocalypse up.
Right?
I was literally about to jump onto a rock.
Lovely. He sort of you see him very carefully choosing his steps and almost, setting down his tiptoe and then the rest of his foot as he moves across this stone. And
hey, nice staff, by the way.
He sort of mutters to himself and then appears over here.
Oh, I'm gonna step back because this is a little close for my comfort.
Right.
All right.
Hello.
I feel crowded.
I'm Malik. Who are you?
We know.
I'm Kipo.
How do you know me?
Well, the Speaking Stones told us.
Oh, I have no idea what those are.
Well, we were looking for someone who had completed the ritual of Intimok, and we were given a list of people who
Now that I do know what it is.
We were given a list of people that had completed the ritual of Intimok, and we were told that one person was here. We didn't know which person, but you were the only tiefling on the list. So we, by process of elimination, we figured out that you were Malik.
Malik.
Right. That's what I said.
So, other than that misnaming, very clearly, could you tell us what it is? What do we need to do? Because we also would like to complete it.
Well,
right. Makes sense. Totally sensible to want to complete a ritual that you don't know what it is.
Well, we
want to find out what it is.
Relatively familiar with what the end results may be, and we're trying to help some
that makes much more
entities.
sense then. Yes, I can help you with that.
Who's this yokel? I don't like his energy.
Matter of fact, I can tell you right now. You may be familiar with the... Oh, never mind. We'll start from the beginning. Travel to the Sevenfold Mazework. Once you're there, retrieve the Black Earth. You'll need it to create an Earth Elemental Myrmidron, which you'll then need to defeat.
Where is the seventh maze?
Sevenfold Mazework.
The Sevenfold Mazework.
I would be happy to help you with that. I would actually even be happy to help you complete the ritual. I can't do it for you, of course. You have to do that for yourself. But I'd be happy to guide you along the way.
You can like come with us?
Yes, gladly.
Why?
Why would you do that? I thought the trial wasn't...
As I said, I can't do it for you, but I can provide you with spells and other things to help you along the way. For example, you might find it difficult to reach the Sevenfold Mazework given that it's in the plane of elemental earth.
Oh. Oh.
Find it difficult to what? My cut out.
Reach the Sevenfold Mazework given that it's in the plane of elemental earth. I, on the other hand, have already been there and can take you there if need be. But I am stymied at the moment by something going on here. If you could see fit to help me with that, I would be happy to assist you afterwards.
Yeah, we can totally help you.
What do you need help with?
Well, you see, under that rock there is something quite valuable to me. Unfortunately, every time I try and move the rock, the damn dragons start appearing and attack me, and I have to fight them off in order to not die.
So you want us to fight the dragon so you can keep getting the thing that you need?
That would be lovely, thank you.
Okay.
Or you fight the dragons and we open the rock.
So, out of curiosity, are they the dragons that appear that fight? Are they the ones that have eyes the size of us, or are they much smaller?
Oh no, they're much smaller, only the size of adult or ancient dragons.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. How much
many
time do you
usually
need?
appear at once?
3.
So 3 ancient dragons.
Adult or ancient.
Adult or ancient. And how long do you need?
Oh, no, maybe 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
How many rounds is that?
5.
A lot.
We were just talking about math. 5 times 6.
Yep, that's 5 rounds.
Okay.
That's 5 rounds too many to be barbecued.
But they don't breathe fire, they're mostly bone.
So
Okay.
Curious again. So you get said thing. Do they go? Is there something that makes them go away? Like you stop trying, you get, or do you have to kill them?
Once I get the thing, then I can help you kill the rest of them, and we can be on our way.
And since you were able to kill 3 by yourself, you can likely kill 3 with us.
Certainly.
Fair enough. Sounds reasonable.
All right. Here we go.
Ask what's under the rock.
Quick question. You can answer her question first.
I've accidentally helped people not do so nice stuff.
Just for a quick.
It is an extremely valuable and extremely rare reagent. It's the first time I've actually been able to find it anywhere, and I need it for a spell. The spell to undo a mistake I made in the past, which caused great harm to quite a lot of people. Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're not doing it for the opposite cause.
Well, I'm going to cause great harm to one individual. That particular individual is quite evil and caused the harm to quite a few people.
And to be fair, he's helping us, so.
Yeah, I know, but if he's like, oh yeah, this is just an object I'm going to use to take over the world and kill everyone, I'd be like, you're on your own.
Not everyone is a big bad villain. How many of those do you occur in?
Listen, you gotta crack a few eggs, you know.
The reagent I'm seeking is an item called an Unmaking. It will allow me to undo a spell that I have done in the past that otherwise would be quite impossible to undo because I, like a complete idiot, did it with the help of Mythalar.
Oh yeah, man, that Mythalar. Yeah. What's Mythalar?
Oh, they're magical batteries, more or less. It's rare to find one intact nowadays, but my friends and I had managed to repair an old one, and it.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Yes, my friends and I had managed to repair an old one. We thought that we would do something good by using it, and we ended up causing all sorts of damage, which I hope to remedy with this.
How did you repair it?
The answer to that is very long and technical, and while I'd be happy to explain it, I really need to get to this.
Okay. I'm a bit of nerd myself, so maybe later we can discuss.
In a better situation, I would be glad to.
Absolutely. Let's do this thing, and then we can talk. Eyes like wide open look at our friends. And then... Alright. Let's fuck up some dragons, you know?
Is there like a place we should stand?
Quick, hold on.
Or...
Yeah, weaknesses, like, better, like, what are the, like, use against them specifically?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, none of you look to be particularly the priestly type, unfortunately, because radiant damage is their primary weakness. Beyond that, bludgeoning seems to be the next best thing, and I wouldn't bother with anything poison or psychic. You don't really have minds or bloodstreams to affect.
How's slicing?
Passing
or piercing?
Passing fair, not exceptional.
Normal though, at least?
Yes.
Okay. About the best I can do. Well, I don't know. Maybe I got some... I don't see what spells I got.
Alright, let's do this.
Well, Theo's like, well, my psychic blades are useless, I guess, now. So... let me pull out...
I've already thrown up mage armor. I got my,
I'm gonna cast, right before he triggers anything weird, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself. I don't know how that's gonna work with an undead dragon, but you know...
I
guess I'm just gonna use a dagger. Or would a short sword be better?
He says, one will come from the north and two from the south. Keep in mind, I don't actually need you to kill them, just keep them off me until I can complete this, and then I'm happy to kill them.
How many are... Wait, where's the one at?
The north.
Okay, I'll take the one on the north if you guys want to take the two on the south.
Alright. If you want to 1v1 it.
Yeah, I can survive, I think.
Got 5 rounds worth of shield.
Well, I've got shield, I've got what is it called? I've got a spell that makes me 3 people. Like
mirror image.
Yeah, I can mirror image, and I've got I can make my AC like 27, and I think I can survive 5 rounds with like a 1v1.
Oh,
take out.
Also, don't step in the water.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that is a very good thing to say. Thank you.
It's been not tainted because it's a pure substance, but affected by the unmaking and could be unpleasant for you.
Okay.
Sip, sip.
If you do have means of collecting some, it's quite useful as a reagent on its own. Alright, is everyone where they want to be when this starts?
I want to take out Dawnbringer.
The one was to the north, so can yes. Can I step on these rocks? Is there anything bad with these rocks?
You said like up around. Here to the north?
Oh, okay. So one to the north, right?
Yeah, you can jump on the rocks, but it requires an acrobatics check not to fall in the water.
Oh, I guess I won't do that, because we saw how good I am with that.
Mm-hmm.
I should be good, but I'm not.
Alright.
Okay,
any more repositioning?
Nope, let's do this.
Alright then.
I hope you like undead.
Let's roll initiative.
So, as soon as he... I would like to, as soon as he does whatever he does that makes them come, like at the simultaneous, I wanted to cast mirror image. So
you can roll initiative at this point.
Yep. Yep. Okay, mirror. How do I do that? There it is. No, that's not it.
People mentally calculating.
Oops, moved Ray. My bad. Oh, and this place should actually be lit up, so let me let you see.
I did cast Mage Armor earlier. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I did get that.
Okay.
But you were too late on the mirror image.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, nobody's any kind of surprised.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, what? Dragons? Who would have thought?
Yeah, right? Yeah, this one rushes forward, seemingly entirely ignoring Zoltan as it moves past him.
Oh. That sucks.
Awkward.
Yeah, right?
Do you want to attack it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Attack of opportunity.
Okay, cool. But I'm not in Blade Song, so I just get a standard, I guess. Oh. I guess we'll use... What was the Dagger of Certain Death? When you can't regain hit. Oh, nah. I'll just do the a rapier.
Okay. Yeah, you.
Oh, balls! Yeah.
And it turns around and lunges at you.
Do it. Do your thing, baby.
I feel like we're gonna be picking up people.
Misses with its first attack, trying to skewer you with its bony wings. Instead tries to rend you with its bony claws.
I will cast Shield.
You can't use your reaction to attack it.
Oh, bullshit. Okay. Fair enough. That's 20. Do I take? Oh, I take all that damage. 22. Okay. Oof, that hurts. 20.
This one also comes running forward. As does this one. Wait, not that one's turn yet. Thea, you're up.
Well, how close is this guy again? Thea is going to use her short bow and try to hit the one near Zoltan.
Okay.
You're supposed to do the other two.
No.
Just no.
It says I have no ammunition. Why?
It's not set to use your ammunition. I'll fix that for you. Oh, because you don't actually have any arrows.
I thought we picked some up. Guess not. I might have deleted them.
You may have picked some up, but I mean, there are no arrows on your
in my thing. Yeah.
Not that you don't. Not that you shouldn't have any arrows. Just that you do not. Let's add a few. Because there is no reason for you to have a bow without at least 20 arrows.
You know, I was in my head saying 20 seems like a pretty good number.
Yeah, there's really no reason for you to have a bow if you don't have at least 20 arrows.
I feel like if you buy a bow, it should come free with 20 arrows.
No. It's your short bow you're trying to use, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That should work now.
Let's see. I'm guessing it doesn't hit.
Well, your short bow does work now, but it does just sort of clatter off of the bones of that dragon.
Can I climb up to here?
Yeah, sure. Zoltan.
Oh, yeah. So, as a bonus action, I will go into my Blade Song. So let me turn those effects on. Check mark. And then as a action, I will go ahead and cast... I hate not being able to attack, but it just makes sense. So I'll go ahead and cast a Mirror Image.
Okay.
And that, and then I will also... No, I'll stay right where I'm at.
Melik has completed one of the 5 turns he needs. Kipo.
Okay. We don't have a religious caster. Ha! I'm going to cast Moonbeam!
Nice. On the one closest to you, I'm assuming.
Yes. I have placed a template over it.
Ah, cool. I see that now. It hits it, and it appears to be super effective.
And I will bonus action change into Wolf Kipo.
Yeah, the white flames continue dancing along it, and it starts burning away rapidly.
Oh, shit.
This one seems to be moving just past Ray without a care. But doesn't have enough movement to even provoke an attack of opportunity yet.
Oh, wow. I whack it.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Do it.
It's an inventory. Well,
that doesn't.
I'll use a die just to get its attention. Honestly, I don't want it. Well,
Ooh.
Not great rolls.
Not great rolls.
It's not like I have a poopy hit here.
You got a +6, which is like fine.
Yeah.
No, it just shit rolls.
One more, I suppose.
And you got that radiant.
Oh,
thank
that
God.
hits.
Jesus.
And it is quite injured.
18 radiant.
This is why I came up to you, Zoltan.
Well, I'm
just kidding.
I just think that I got the best survivability, to be honest.
Yeah, the one that had charged Zoltan.
You got a void. Pretty good.
Lets out a silent screech at him. It would be a roar if it had any lungs to roar with. And from where lungs would be, there blossoms a yellowish orange mist that flows over Zoltan. Zoltan, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oops,
that's not where I wanted that. Oh well.
Can I, as a reaction, cast Absorb Elements?
Does that work on poison?
This spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening effects on you, and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn.
But it says a reaction when you take certain types of damage. Is one of them poison?
Oh. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder. Damn it! So no, I cannot.
Okay.
Okay. Say again with the save, I'm sorry.
Con save.
Oh, I'm not terrible. I am not actually not good. Oh. Dice. I'm using it.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have any more?
At least one.
I did.
Okay.
I did. I don't know where it came from. I must have got it.
Whoa.
Oh.
Perfect.
The world
save.
is balanced.
Yeah, you take
bonus dice
nothing.
well used.
Okay, cool. Oof.
This one, likewise, is going to turn toward Kipo and do the same thing.
My AC does nothing against this motherfucker.
I feel like I will also use a bonus die.
Uh-huh.
Oh
my god, what is it?
Kipo is also completely unaffected by the petrifying breath. It's also gonna move up to Kipo.
Ooh.
All right, Thea.
Okay. Thea's gonna come up to here. He is going
I made petrifying breath special for you, and now none of you are even taking it.
Aww.
I'm sorry, I'll fail the next one.
I do not want to
Don't worry,
fail it.
I will fail the next one.
Thea is gonna use one of her fighting maneuvers. As a bonus action, use fainting attack.
Oh.
So it'd give her advantage. If you want to read it, I believe that's how it works.
Oh, you're a battle master now. Okay.
I've been for a while. I just don't pull the maneuvers out very often.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
So she's gonna roll her short sword.
Oh, that's a really good combo for
I didn't.
Oh my gosh!
I actually didn't click advantage of that, but that's okay. And then I'm going to add sneak attack.
Uh-huh.
Dude, we have rolled 3 natural 20s in a row.
Don't jinx us, buddy.
Not in a row.
Not in a row. I failed one first.
Technically, it's in a row.
Roll your sneak attack twice because you crit.
Oh.
And then give me the whatever your superiority dice is, because you add that damage to the roll.
I think it's just 1d6.
Okay.
I have a dice. There you go.
Perfect. Except you roll it twice.
Oh, it's
1d8.
1d8. Just kidding. Da-na-na.
Nice damage.
Did that seem kind of effective?
It seemed normally effective. It just didn't seem super effective like the Radiant has been.
But 35 damage is legit.
Yeah.
So I'm also going to use my action surge.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, dang.
To try to hit it again.
Thea's going all out.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
might as
can't
well try
sneak
to
attack
take it
again,
down
though.
as fast as. So what?
It's just the only reason why Fight a Rogue isn't the best combo ever.
Yeah,
that does hit,
but
though.
it's kind of fun.
Yeah. You
And decent
stab it again.
and good damage.
Alright. Zoltan.
Yeah, okay, so now I will I'm gonna not green flame, booming blade it. So I do remind me because it's been a long time.
Roll
I feel
your
like
weapon attack first to see if you hit it.
Okay, so which I've been using the rapier.
Okay, so you hit it.
Okay, so and then got booming blade. I also get sneak attack. which is under features. It's been so long since we fought.
Yeah.
You hit it.
Okay. So I get the 7 from the rapier, the 16.
No.
No,
nope,
just the 6.
Extra 10 if it chases you or something.
You're right. So 13 and then 19 from sneak total with total. Is there anything else that I get? I don't remember.
Nope, that should be it.
Okay. And then that's my action.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I'll steady aim.
Okay. Melik is doing his thing. Kipo.
I'll use my action to move the moonbeam back onto this dragon.
Okay. Do you want to just keep the first damage you did with that?
Sure.
Okay. I'm fine either way, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Your DC is, what, 16? So it fails again for another 44 radiant damage.
And Zoltan's not looking too hot, so I'm going to howl across the way and give him a Balm of the Summer Court.
Alright, this one.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna heal you, and then you also gain some temporary hit points.
Oh shit! I forgot I had the. Damn it! I also have 11 temporary my what do I have? My arcane bubble thing that I always forget about.
So you get 11 hit points and 3 temporary hit points.
11 hit points, so that takes me up to 35. Nice.
This one is going to try and petrify Ray.
And you said 3 temp?
Yes.
And I think I have 8 plus 5.
And Kipo is literally just outside of the 60-foot range. Ray also succeeds. And it's Ray's turn.
By the skin of my teeth.
Counts.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Yeah.
No.
You're just getting the shittiest rolls.
I am getting
poopy rolls. You're getting okay rolls when it really counts. Constitution saves.
All right.
We're 2 of 5, right?
Yeah.
You're at 2 of 5. This one is now going to just flat out. Well, actually, it's going to see if it can recharge. It does not. So it's going to attack Zoltan.
Go for it, boo boo.
Let's see. So you're mirror imaged now.
That doesn't hit anyway.
That does.
If you hit, then you have to roll a die on which one you hit. Or I roll a die to see if you hit me or one of them. But you have to hit first.
But your duplicate's ACs are lower than yours.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. This doesn't hit anything.
Okay.
What is my duplicate
base?
Just 10 plus dex.
10 plus my dex?
Yeah.
Which would be 13.
Yeah. But that's why I said that doesn't hit anything. So this might hit one of your duplicates. So roll your d20.
Okay.
How many duplicates do you have?
3 to start.
3 right now.
And if this is a 6 or higher, it's not, so it just misses everything. Alright, so that was that one. Let's see.
That was when I wanted it. That's the point where I want it to roll low. Because I wanted to try to hit actual me.
This one is going to come at Kipo. First trying to, and failing to hit him with its wings, and then managing to grab him with its claws.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
That's not terribly bad, though, all things considered.
The damage isn't terrible,
Yeah.
Considering.
Could have been much worse. Thea.
She's gonna do the same thing she just did.
Yeah.
So do the fainting attack, which gives me advantage. Advantage is shift, right?
Yeah.
No.
That misses.
That doesn't hit. So I take away the die anyways. I think that's it. Yeah, because I don't...
I feel... So I have it. I do have advantage now.
Yeah.
Because of my thingy.
Mm-hmm.
So I will... Shit. I will rapier. Oh, that's wrong. Advantage. What do I click to turn that into advantage? Right click?
Just click the plus with your mouse over the attack. There you go. Misses.
Miss? Okay. That is my action. I'll bonus action. Boom. Attributes. Nope. Inventory. Nope. What? Oh, it's a feature, right? Steady aim.
So steady aim has to be done before your attack. I assumed you had already done it this turn.
I steady aimed last turn.
It only works on an attack made in the same turn.
It says give you advantage on your next attack roll.
On the current turn.
On the current turn. Oh, I cast it. So I did steady aim at the end of my last turn for the next turn. Doesn't work.
So in future, just bonus action at the beginning of your turn. It works the same as you've been using it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. In that case, then that'll be my bonus action this turn, and we're done.
All right. Melik is on number 3. Kipo.
Completed 3, right?
Yeah.
So it has chosen not to move, so
Which
I will
means
just
it's just
attempt to attack it.
Yeah. Make its con save for it.
Technically, this happens on its turn.
I know, but it's easier for me to remember this way. It's not having a good time of those.
Quadruple damage.
Bite.
Wow.
Kipo bites it to death, coming away with a big old dragon bone in his wolfy maw.
Wow. Kipo is just going crazy with the bones.
Yeah.
I don't feel like these are adult dragons. Or ancient.
Don't jinx us.
They're not the actual dragon. They're just a conglomeration of bones that's pretending to be a dragon. Yeah, okay. They're not nearly as powerful as actual dragons.
Right.
Which I'm 100% okay with.
Me too.
No, that's gonna be it.
All right. This one.
Hit me, baby.
Recharges its breath and
are you fucking kidding me?
Is this the third time?
No, this is the first time it's recharged.
I thought that it would just hit me with its fucking fist. I'm not gonna be able to do that again. Clearly.
You got a thing?
A die?
You have 2 dice.
Ugh, I don't want to use it.
I mean, it's only 29 damage.
It's not gonna do shit. It's not gonna do shit. I knew it in my heart of hearts.
You jinxed yourself.
There is no such thing. I knew it. I knew it was coming.
So what happens? You take that damage.
So she takes 29 damage and is restrained and starts turning to stone. At the end of her next turn, she gets to repeat the saving throw, and if she succeeds, she's good, and if she fails, then she becomes petrified.
Okay, it's thematic.
Sure you don't want to
use
the other die?
Speaking of her next turn, Ray.
Oh, I need a roll?
At the end of your turn.
At the end.
Restraint doesn't mean I can't attack, correct?
You have disadvantage on attacks.
I'm gonna fucking banish it.
Oh. Alright.
Fuck out of here, bitch.
repeat that save.
Do it.
Ray is fine. No petrification for Ray.
That would make a beautiful marble statue, just saying.
This one continues lunging at Zoltan. It's going to be 2 attacks, so Zoltan, roll me 2d20, please, for your mirror image.
Oh, what did I just do?
Don't know.
I typed in the... somewhere else, backslash.
Alright, the first one smacks a mirror image, and just it, pops away. The second one also smacks the mirror image, so you're down to 1 mirror image.
Cool.
But still nowhere near you. Thea.
Same thing.
You stab it.
Yeah.
Alright, very good. Zoltan.
I have
make that
advantage.
advantage because you used your You were going to use your bonus action ahead of time, so go ahead and just hit the plus on it. You do hit it.
Sweet. Okay, so I get the 10, and I'll get my it's booming blade.
Very good.
And then
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack, which is back under features.
And just so you guys know, there's a macro quick bar that you can drag the stuff you often use to at the bottom of your screen.
What?
Oh, really?
Where?
Was that like numbers
Yeah.
in the bottom? Jesus.
Under
play
what?
around with
Under
that.
attribute? Where at?
At the
No,
very
on
bottom
the
of
screen. Did you see 1
Oh.
through 0?
Yeah, that's a macro quick bar. So you can drag
Awesome.
commonly
Which
used
you
stuff
can
down
have
to it.
more than 1?
Yeah.
You can have
You
up
can
to
have-
5.
You can have up to 10. Oh, you can have multiple bars, you're saying?
Yeah.
Cool,
Jeez.
cool.
Thanks for that tidbit.
Yeah, I realized the other day that Riza hadn't realized it was there, so I'm like, oh shit,
I
probably
was
no one knows it
wondering
was
what
there.
they were there for, and I was like, eh?
Clinton most definitely does not know that. That's there.
Yeah, well, now y'all know.
Yeah, cool.
Alright,
Let's
that
get Booming
was
Blade down
turn
there.
4 for Melik. Kipo.
And
I will
sneak
use an
attack.
action to move my moonbeam over that way
Okay.
and start racing to join our friends.
Alright, that one's fucking banished. We'll get to Ray in a second. We'll come back to her. This one is going to keep going at Zoltan.
Yeah, do it.
That was to see if it recharged. It didn't. Roll me 2d20.
Okay.
Actually,
Backslash roll 2d20.
Okay, the first one actually would hit you.
I will shield.
Okay. And the second one will take out your final mirror image.
Okay. Spell book. Let me cast a shield before I forget.
Yeah.
Boom. Cast spell.
And then it is Thea's turn.
And my AC is currently 26.
I don't know.
Yeah, 26.
Same thing. My last die. Whoa!
Yeah, you smack it.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Do I hit that twice?
Yes,
Yep.
you get sneak attack double.
And
Of
then...
course.
And then superiority dice double.
Woo-woo!
It falls down into a pile of
Yes!
I high five as a free action. I high five Thea.
With that handled, Melik is easily able to get his 5th one.
Can I start making my way down to where Ray is, knowing that that dragon will eventually make its way back?
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead and we'll just let everybody reposition. Yours is the only one left because it's banished, so everyone's going to reposition and then do a thing to it. And yeah.
I don't know exactly where it was in relation to her.
It's right here.
Wait, where was it?
In front of me.
Where was it?
My mouse is in the center of it.
Oh, so we're actually we're well aligned for it actually. Okay, cool.
I just didn't want it to drop on my head.
Yeah. All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
Is Kipo ready? You want to be back there?
I mean, I guess I could run
All
out,
right,
but mostly
and-
the moonbeam's going to do the thing.
We'll assume
Oh,
it comes
true.
back on Ray's turn because that's when it went away. Ray, what do you do?
I whack it.
Whack. Oh, and
Or I don't.
that does
Ray
not.
continues with her.
She's just having
Don-
bad luck. And this
Dawnbringer's not doing good things for Ray.
Yeah. Thea. Yeah. Are you shooting it at point blank range, Thea?
Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. I meant short sword. Sorry.
That's fine. It's the same damage. I was just wondering.
No, I saw short. I have too many weapons.
Zoltan.
I would like to do my
Go ahead.
thing, my thing, and it's this. Oh, it's Alt gives me advantage. Nope, I don't. What gives me advantage?
Shift.
Shift.
Well, it's not shift for me. But
Oh.
so I get that, and then I get the booming blade, and I get the sneak attack. Man, these macro. I lowered everything. It's so much easier.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
was
I'm
my
gonna do
bad.
that.
I should have told you all about that like a
I
month
feel
ago.
like it. Yeah, I feel like.
Derek told me about that in the middle of the night at like 12 a.m. and he was like, "You just loaded up on macros," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?
And it's really easy.
Yeah.
You just drag and drop. Like it's.
What the fuck are you
I
talking
feel
about?
like our fighting
what does
will
original-
definitely be more smoother and people not looking for shit.
For real, I had to like transfer through like 3 different like pages to find all my shit for every attack.
Melik cast Disintegrate.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's him. No, sorry.
And then Kipo finishes it off with Moonbeam.
Nice, nice.
We did good. We did really good, guys.
He
Yeah.
High five all around.
pops back over here. Well, thank you very much. Now, my turn to help you.
Yeah,
We're suddenly in the elemental plane of
so-
Earth.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, we could go there from here, but it wouldn't be effective. Because we'd still have to get to the Sevenfold. Yes. No. We'll need a good place to go through to get to the Sevenfold maze work. It needs to be something that looks like a maze or resembles a maze in some way and is very closely related to the elemental earth, ideally made out of stone or something of the like.
Any ideas?
Well, Labyrinth would of course work.
Zoltan starts like 10,000 yards staring at the mention. Wasn't I told that Bogota's there?
Yes, Labyrinth would of course work. That's some ways away. If you know of anything that is maze-like that is closer, that would of course be better.
Well, there is the entrance to Blingdenstone.
Is it a maze?
Does that?
Kind
Yeah.
of.
Very
yeah,
nearly a
maze
maze, yeah.
like.
Then that would likely work.
Oh, let's
I've
do
never been to
that.
Blingdenstone, so I wouldn't know.
When did you do the trial? Where?
Oh, on the surface.
You
Oh.
just gotta get there. You gotta get to the.
Huh.
Blingdenstone doesn't hold a monopoly on worshipping Entmok.
I suppose
Sure.
that's
So
true.
while we walk to Blingdenstone, you want to talk about the that that you mentioned being able to restore a what did you call it again?
The Mythallar?
That your friend. Yeah, that thing. You mentioned being able to restore a Mythallar, and that piqued my interest. You know, I'm a fan of magical things and the likes, and so just kind of curious as to your procedure for restoring it. If we could just talk about that while we go.
Yes. Well, I have to admit that I am not a very good wizard. I'm not a wizard at all, actually. I'm a sorcerer.
I'm actually a wizard, but I use a sword a lot, which is weird, I guess. Anyway.
And being not a very good wizard, I have trouble explaining exactly what I did. I usually tell people it's technical so they don't ask more, and since you are, I just have to say that I just sort of do it.
Did it.
Just sort of.
That's how I do things too. I just kind of do it.
Oh, good. Then you understand.
I do.
Lightly related to the Mythallar subjects, we are familiar with a very ancient Gorgon woman named Nehedra, who we believe to have been enhanced by a Mythallar, detrimentally to herself. There is an aura around her that slowly petrifies anything close to her.
That seems unpleasant.
Would you happen to have any suggestions on how to stop that?
Wait, wasn't so real quick, out of character.
Not
real quick.
Without the Mythallar that enhanced her to put the power back into, no.
Hey, would you ever be willing to do it again? You know, fix a Mythallar?
Well, yes. I mean, they're quite useful things to have around. But I'm not going to happen upon a second one. They're
no,
quite rare.
Right. I look at them and kind of questioning.
Well, I mean, we have one, and
back.
If you could help us help Nehedra, that would be great.
Okay. I love
there
how
goes
Kipo's this to everyone but his party.
I was trying to get other people's options.
Whatever. It's Kipo's character.
It's me. I tell the truth, except to my parents about my actual career.
Right. I only lie about the slaves that I don't have.
Oh, yes, well, if it's broken now and we fix it, and then you get it back into contact with the person who its power leaked into, then it should reacquire that power on its own.
I guess that's super easy. I thought maybe we'd have to do like a dance or something.
Could we dance?
I
no.
suppose a person with bardic persuasion might fix it that way.
Well.
So, again out of character, did Kipo just tell him that we have a Mythallar?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. I thought that happened, but sometimes my thing's been doing boo boop boo boop, and so sometimes it does that when you're talking. You fix it here, and then we take it to her. We need her to go with us to the thing.
Preferably, we're trying to get her uncursed by Entomoc's blessing, so she's not, Gorgon anymore.
Right, because she's really cool, and we want her to be our friend.
The problem is twofold. It's her aura prevents us from doing anything to cure her, and then we need to cure her because she seems like a decent enough person, and it would be mean to leave her like that, especially if we know something that could help her.
Right. So the Mythallar is going to allow us to be around her. We still can't look at her, but we can be around her. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to do Entomoc's trial with her to cure her completely.
That's the plan.
Yeah. Right. So I guess the question is, do we cure the Mythallar now? Later? Does it matter?
We don't have it right now, so he can't touch it.
Oh, you're right. We got to go back to Blingdonstone first.
Yeah, he will accompany you back to Blingdonstone.
Okay, cool. I forgot we didn't have the Mythallar.
About another half day's travel for people keeping track, so by the time you get back, it's time to take a long rest. You're traveling a day at that point.
Jorlin there with the basketball?
Jorlin is still there with the Mythallar.
Okay, just making sure.
And,
I wanted to know that.
That return to Blingdonstone long rest is a pretty good place for us to end the session for tonight, so that
do we get the long rest?
Yeah, you can get all your shit back.
Mommy Lolth, take me back.